with Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanted to be said. 90 minutes for Phil to fill with so much time to kill. He promised Chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. The stream's online and straight away begins to wane, but all is fine as long as Char's been 9 and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to enjoy, like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran through to feel so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. His support is also slow and stays so low and fails to grow. You never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Most things up across the board, we charge the ward because his code can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us all feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch it creep, we play bingo while Phil will bitch on why is sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across our screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals our soul machine. He's not in burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if Andrew fan his chatters can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and slaps his leg before launching into a bike, pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of Clawless Cat and fatty wife and all his strife while forgetting that tits are well and they were right. With drama he will react, but as an actor it's a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. 3 streams nearly over and a win is in sight, with little white despite Phil's delight that tits were not light. We'll say alright, it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tits will help from being off the other day. And with those words we win again, it's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end.
What is up, everyone? Hello and welcome.
Hi guys, King Jad here, and welcome to DSP Bingo for what is today, Wednesday, the 2nd of July 2025. Hope you're doing very well indeed. Hope you're enjoying your week so far. So this is meant to be a normal podcast. Phil has alluded it to be a normal podcast. You know, I know it's not a podcast, but you know, he's going to have a normal show, do a lot of blathering. Then he's going to play Death Stranding 2, all begging for money and threatening the game. It's going to, you know, this is the game's last chance. Like he has literally said, this is the game's last chance. You go to his Twitter, he is saying as much. You know, it's the make or break stream for Death Stranding 2, where I find out if people will keep showing up and the playthrough will continue. Then after Phil's night stream tonight is Tax Life. Tax Life. Not Taxi Life, Tax Life. Where he taxes his audience to give him money for just because they're there. You know, so there we go. Taxi Life, city driving, this for God's sake. Yeah, so there you go. So, okay, well, there's a lot to go through. First of all, we had a free space carried over from yesterday because Phil said hi to Jade, which is fucking great, you know, it's fantastic stuff indeed. And so we're going to start off today's bingo with a free space, which always helps, not jazz. And then Sonny decided to gift 70 members. So instead of like one free space, we have 13 free spaces because of that. So yeah. So but yeah, I've got to go through this because you know it's what I do. So thank you, Sonny, you crazy bastard, for gifting 70 members. And congratulations to congratulations to the following people for getting membership. Congratulations to Weeb, Sleepy AF, Grimlock Gaming, Cookie Dude, The Dude 2023, Lotion Meetup, Bank Leaks, Ulf the Arbalist, Da Sauce, Joe Badger, Debauch Prism, Lil Shadow EX, Night Scraper, Teresa Young, Cal, Princey, Ben Reviews Things, Sclerotic, Rala, Michael Evans, Mr. Gorehill, Red Tag Mugiwara, Cenobite Mommy, Ed Tun, Dr. Attractor, Lazy Crabs, Hellgast, Kyle, Zoso, Beamer, Baked Master JF69, Shiro, Jatu, Adam Cosinar, British Pilot, Dissension, hang on, there's more, that's only 35 so far. Then there's Luke, Tom, Leanin' Ham, Sean Green, Stray Fox, What's in Your Bag, Living Dead Girl 35, Dune Messiah, Kenny, Philosophum, Vio, Punished Mr. Darcy, Mad Rad, Vac 412, Alien from Pluto. That's 50 so far, the final 20 that were gifted by Sonny. Where OK, XJS, Brad Shepherd, Battery Exhausted, Pizzagate is Real, Cobain, M. Bode, Mr. Marauder, Lags a Lot, Dr. Chaos, Puss in Boots, Depression Sidefill, Travis B, GBRC-EFC-125, Chuck and Bob Campbell, Mike G, Yiggity Yiggy, Dunce808, Brotato, and finally, Apollo Greed. So there we go, good stuff indeed. If you just got a membership, if you're one of the 70 people who just got a membership courtesy of Sonny being a crazy bastard, then make sure you thank Sonny for gifting you that membership. And of course, Sonny, thank you very much for gifting those memberships and giving us a shit ton of free spaces. That is absolutely ridiculous. So there we go. Excellent stuff indeed. So yeah, long story short, we have 13 free spaces. You know, and I should really probably, you know, go here now and kind of add it there. So hold on 2 seconds. So we had one for Jade, you know, so, you know, hurry for Jade.
Squeak, squeak, free space.
But so we only had one because, you know, Phil said hi to Jade last night and it carried over, okay? And then we're gifted 70 fucking members, which is another 12. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think that's 12. There we go. And wait, one more. There we go, because it's 12 plus 1 from Jade. So yeah, we have 13 free spaces. We're halfway there already. You know, we're not even started yet. Brian said, and you're supposed to go, now guys, we almost hit the next goal. Please support the stream so I can eat fast food with my mouth, wait, with my mouth open. There we go. Good stuff. And yeah, I mean, I forgot to say that. Look, I just ate dinner, you know what I mean? I guess food's not my mind because I've not long had dinner. I had bangers and mash. Good old British style dinner there. Bangers and mash. Excellent stuff indeed. Mashed potato and sausages. Anyway, a couple of things to enjoy before we start bingo. First of all, Justin Wong confirmed that DSP was DMing him, wanting to play sets with him. So it just, I mean, I thought it was a coincidence that Justin Wong ran into DSP yesterday, playing Capcom Fighting Collection, but I guess it wasn't.
Oh my god, that is so much damage. Yeah, we actually, he actually DM'd me. It's like he wanted to play a set. So we were gonna play on Thursday, but we're here now.
Yeah. Phil begging Sir Justin to play with him so he can get some clout and fucking get exposure on his channel. Look at me, I can use Justin's name on my channel, my stream. Yeah, that's exactly what I did. That is exactly what I fucking did. So, and also, Phil had some massive, huge overtime on the night stream playing Mario Kart until Lance Caterman showed up in the kickside and gave Phil what he needed to win. I've not seen this clip, but Peace is saying, wow, lad, that's pretty bad. Let's see how bad it is.
Lance Catamaran has gifted 4 subs. 4 subs. Thank you, Lance. I don't know what took Lance so long, but I'm appreciative that Lance did show up. And with that, we have hit $151, which means it is absolutely, positively, 100% official. Well, Phil, what's official?
Who fucking cares?
We hit the goal.
Who fucking cares?
Thank you, everyone, for supporting my content. Thank you for supporting the streams. Thanks to those who tipped, to those who subbed, to those who gave super chats, to those who picked characters for Mario Kart. I guess Mario Kart's still on the menu, boys. Once a week, but I'll tough through it since you...
So one person giving you a good amount of money secured the game's place in the schedule, essentially. This is what I'm saying. Phil is always... he's going to eternally be forever... Like, a good day and a bad day for Phil Burnell can be determined by one single person, which is incredible. Like, one person deciding to wail out on Phil is the difference maker between a 5-minute daily crap and a 15-minute daily crap.
You guys want it, and since we get the support for it, Mario Kart. All right.
Oh my god! What's up?
Thank you very much for Twilight Media Court for the $2 super chat. It says, tea and spoons to Sonny, you crazy bastard. That's fair enough, yeah, let's give him the teas. And have some spoons, you crazy bam. Excellent stuff indeed, stuff indeed. So cheers to that for that, and yeah, Sonny's a fucking nutter, for sure. But then again, most Australians are, so there you go. I've not met a sane Australian yet, you know what I mean? It must be the climate or the weather or just the fact that they're in a fucking huge island with fucking tons of creatures that want to fucking kill you, you know, I don't know. It's a dangerous place to live for sure. Excellent stuff indeed. Now guys, while we wait for Phil to... Oh, Phil's awake. Hooray, Phil's awake. Fucking who cares? Unlucky guys. For those that were hoping that Phil would be a no-show today, I do have to apologise because he has showed up in his chat and he's saying good morning. You guys want to see Phil getting his arse kicked by Justin Wong over and over again? Let's see how that goes. That is Justin Wong's gamer tag, by the way, the Wazzler.
So this one's named Wazzler. Could this actually be Justin Wong? Or could this be someone impersonating him? Because I think anyone can use any name. I don't know. I'm curious if this is actually really him or not. If it is, that's cool. Here, I'll go with the team.
If anyone can use any name, wouldn't it be funny if, like, just a troll did that then? Like, you know, a troll's going to fucking pretend to be one of his friends, and Phil won't know whether to fucking be toxic or not.
I was using, because I don't know if this is really him or not. It could be him and it could be an impersonator, because Justin does use the name Wazzler online. He does. So this could be him. And he picked R4 Sagat, so let's see. Is it Wong? Oh, cool. Well, he's gonna kick my ass, especially if I'm using this team. This will be fun.
Ooh, Darkside Phil. We're running into DSP early? DSP? Alright. We gotta do it. Hit him with the DSP.
Our connection is great. It's the first blue connection I've ever had. Damn. Fierce, fierce, fierce. Fierce, fierce, fierce.
Phil did not even touch him, I think. Look at the health bars. Did Phil even get one-hitted?
Unstoppable shit.
This battle is
Here we go.
about to explode. Fight!
Beautiful. Absolutely. Oh. He recovered in time and got the perfect reversal. Very nice.
I thought this game was impossible to play online. Justin Wong seems to make it look easy.
Wow, it stopped it? Beautiful. Look at that. Oh, good move. Good stuff.
So Phil lost all three of his fighters and Justin Wong didn't even lose one. Like, it's like some sort of, you know, it's like 3-on-3 sort of team where if you lose one fighter, your next one comes. And Justin Wong didn't even need his other two fighters, it seems.
Godlike Sagat. Godlike R4 Sagat. Slurp it up like fucking noodles, like, hype. Oh, ooh, I gotta eat it. Gotta eat it.
Yeah, because that's how fucking normal people eat noodles, you fucking closeted fuck.
The hype. Oh, alright, if I'm going to beat him, then I can't pick this team. I have to try to pick a more serious team. The connection was outstanding. He lives in Canada, right? So connection is absolutely outstanding with him right now. Like a super good connection. All right, let's try my team that I've actually been using a lot recently. Let's see.
Yeah, Phil's gonna go try hard one now. Phil's gonna try hard against Justin Wong, you know, still get his fucking shit kicked in.
I can do it.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Thank you very much to Chris Sizemore for popping their 19-month bingo battle. Well, it's no, I don't know. So, Chris, before you read the message, remember, Chris, you've got to make sure that you manually. So, people who are gifted memberships don't need to worry about this, you know what I mean? Because also you're gifted it, you know. So, but people who are members of their own volition, no, you need to manually set your own membership level to the cheaper level. I'm going to delete that more expensive, you know, the old level it was, which is now, you know, called as do not soy this level. I'm going to delete that at the end of the month, and if you don't transition over yourself, you're going to lose membership sync, basically. So yeah, that's what I'm just letting you know now, and let Brian same to you. Make sure you manually select the cheaper level, because I think Sunny said they done it earlier on. One of the first messages in chat I saw was Sunny setting their own membership to the cheaper level, so you know the membership still carries over and all that jazz. But thank you, Chris Sizemore, for popping 19 months, saying this whole video is just disgusting. He gets destroyed and doesn't complain one time. No lag, no pattern play. He's just glazing them for the clout. I'm surprised you're going to even fucking hear a Phil with fucking Justin's balls down his fucking front, but there you fucking go. And it's like 20 minutes of this. This is a 20-minute video of Phil just like, you know, ribbing Justin until he's satisfied. What the fuck, man? I do have another video lined up, which is maybe good. This is maybe good. Phil's night stream video of Mario was meant to be fucking incredible. I mean, so we just watch some of this and then just skip to fucking Mario. So there we go. And Brian, thank you very much, Brian, for popping your 20-month membership message as well, saying, I'm definitely not going to forget to change this tier, surely, right? Not as if I'm a lazy bastard. I mean, this is why I remind people. This is why I'm reminding people, because, I mean, I don't want to say, especially for people that are members of their own volition, you know what I mean? Just, you know, I'm deleting the more expensive tier, you know, the tier at the end of the month, so hopefully gives people time, especially long-standing members, to transition over to the cheaper one, so I can stop overcharging people for memberships, you know. So there we go, good stuff indeed. But thank you for popping your membership message, very kind of you indeed. We'll watch a wee bit more of Phil getting his arse kicked by Justin Wong, and then we'll enjoy the Mario stuff, I think, because I think that'll be more entertaining to see than Phil just getting absolutely destroyed over and over again in Street Fighter. Well, Capcom Fighting Collection, same thing.
Tiger shot. Ooh, okay.
Wow!
Fierce him up. Yo, Phil got the anti-airs though.
Jeez, nice delayed get up.
Hello Ramon, how you doing, pal? Hope you're doing well. This is a good edit by the way by Memoji. I like Memoji trying to include both their cameras and both their takes at the same time.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Guard broke.
he
He
got
got
the
the throw. That was
anti-airs,
nice. Very good shit.
Yeah, Phil's anti-airs with the sweep is
Standing
good.
Right at that perfect
Get
distance.
it on. Oh my god. I feel like Guile's like,
Wow! Whoa! Oh my god!
yeah, Guile's tough with this one.
Yo,
I think this one's pretty
standing
tough.
fierce into super, into cancel, into fireball. Insane damage.
Jesus Christ, that's so much damage. The Nep.
So Phil is quite proud of his Blanca, but Justin Wong's Sagat is obviously pretty solid as well, so I wonder what will happen here.
Positive.
I didn't
Oh,
want
he
that
didn't
on
get the link.
pro.
That's a hard link though. With Blanca. Run away a little bit. Run away a little bit. Oh no. Oh no. He's kind of cooking me.
Good move.
Oh.
Oh,
He
so
played
close.
down. This
Great
Blanca
match.
was kind of
Great
cooking
match.
me.
So
Hold
close,
on.
dude.
Phil's best last final character wasn't enough to get rid of Justin Wong's first character. We have not even seen Justin Wong's other two characters yet. Phil has not been able to fucking get one knockout on fucking Justin Wong yet to see the other fucking fighters he has at his disposal.
This Blanca was kind of cooking me.
How is it I'm getting such great comp in CVS 2 of all the games over the years? Look at these matches. Crazy good match. Excellent match. Wow, good shit.
Oh, and that's not bad. Justin's actually playing one character with 4 ratio. See, I don't understand this game. So why doesn't Phil just do that then? Could Phil not just do that with Blanca? Also, I mean, I don't have a fucking clue like what the ratios mean. I don't play fighting games, so I don't understand. Like, does it mean they have more health or something, or what? I don't know.
Yeah, this is apparently really Justin Wong. This is awesome.
I mean, Justin was streaming at the same time, which is why you have the webcam perspective as well for Justin Wong there. So yeah, it's definitely Justin Wong cooked Phil there.
Very nice.
He was kind of, yeah, no, DSP, I mean, like I said, I told you people, he's solid. He's good at fighting games. Like,
The old fighting games, Justin.
CVS 2, like the old school games, where defense is good, he's good with defense.
This is not, look at the guys, this is not such a fucking shocking revelation. Even the big beefy bastard himself, Jaha, has admitted that Phil was pretty solid at these older fighting games in some capacity. You know, like, there's a couple of games that Phil can hold his own in way back. Why do you think Phil plays these games? Like 20 plus years fucking later? Because these are the games that Phil was best at, and he fucking loves reliving the fucking glory days in the past and trying to fucking flex on fucking being good at a game which is not relevant anymore in 2025. He can't help but fucking relive the fucking glory days of when he used to fucking be actually semi-decent at fucking fighting games and games in general. Because these days he's fucking long lost in the shuffle and he cannot fucking keep up with the fucking competition. So he fucking has to go back in the glory days and just fucking reminisce about the good old days where fucking a lot of things are a lot simpler way back then. And Phil had like fucking 10,000 plus hours put into these fucking games.
I didn't know he played Chun-Li. I didn't know this was like his team that he played, actually.
Wow, Jesus. He knows the
Definitely Chun-Li
matchups
is like
so well
not a DSP
that he just
character.
stands. He's like, oh, you're gonna do
Like,
that,
maybe
right?
like a
It's done.
Vega.
It's over. I'm already at it.
Right.
Oh, for God's sake, Phil's already bitching about Death Stranding. When is he? Let's rewind it. Let's see what he's saying. So hold on. What's the chat? What triggered this in? So Beware of Bob said, anyone else currently playing it? Can I ask, when you guys build the roads, are they like 90% already built? And Phil's like, yes, that's how it was in the first one, Bobby. Because it's all online connected, the more people who build the same stuff over itself in those spots, it kind of carries over. I remember when I first started Death Stranding 1, it was empty. By week 2, there were full roads everywhere. There you go. Yeah, I mean, I've never played Death Stranding, obviously, but I have heard how it's meant to be, you know, because, you know, it's a single player experience, it's kind of connected in that way where the more people play it, the more you can kind of link things up, because it just works that way. But yeah, good stuff. Now guys, do we want to watch Phil still getting destroyed in Fighting Collection? Or should we just move on? Actually, I want to see how Phil reacts towards the end here. Like, you know, it's just, I don't know, it's goes on for like 20 minutes, it's a 20-minute video, this compilation. Well, Phil's probably going to start soon, I imagine, and I want to see him suffer in Mario Kart. Hold on.
Massive
Maybe like a
disadvantage
Vega.
the
Maybe
moment I
one
press the
more.
button and whip.
Maybe one more.
The Sonic Boom, ow. And it's like hard to anti with Guile too.
You know, like my first two characters are worthless.
Warm BR?
I might as well pick an R4 Blanca. I might as well. Jesus.
Yeah, I don't remember him playing this game competitively. Maybe he entered a tournament here or there. I don't know if he did or not. But it wasn't like he took it seriously. It's one of those games where when a new fighting game comes out, you just play them all. I gotta do stand medium kick there.
Yeah, it's unsafe what I'm doing. I have to do the Blanca ball so it lands in front of him, and I haven't learned the distance yet. But literally, I might as well just pick fucking R4 Blanca.
Yeah, because like,
Do it then. Fucking do it, Phil. Do it.
because that's
like,
the
for
only
example,
character
like,
I even
remember
can
I played
play
DSP
against
in
him.
a Street Fighter 4 tournament, and you know everyone just plays.
Very
so you
good.
just enter the tournament, just be like, okay, yeah, I know I play Street Fighter games. But he's obviously was his best game was obviously ST. ST was definitely his best game.
Well,
That is ST is Super Turbo for those that don't know.
I'm glad to hear that Justin is complimenting me. There's no reason for me to compliment him because you all know that he's fucking godlike, right?
There's no reason for me to compliment him. What a fucking dick. So you guys already know. Like, Phil's incapable of... There's no reason for me to compliment him. Because you guys already know. I mean, Phil, it wouldn't hurt to fucking be nice anyway. Like, it's almost like it causes Phil pain to fucking be nice to other human beings.
Justin is complimenting me. There's no reason for me to compliment him because you all know that he's fucking godlike, right? Like, there's nothing for me to say. His performance in tournaments over the years is, you know, speaks for itself. Me, I never really cared about this game. I like this game now. I'm actually liking it a lot more, so this is fun.
Now we're here though. Meaty. Yeah, you don't have a wake up DP there.
Can't get out of the corner. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do against Sagat with Chun-Li. I have
Master
no clue
rank?
what I'm
Yeah,
doing.
yeah. I'll do master rank.
All I know is sweet. I don't even know what else would poke him.
Master rank with Sagat. Sagat's the man. It's like tickles.
Wow.
Sonic Boom. Nice anti-air. Guile's back fierce is really good. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I had no health. Wow, it actually had chipped me
This is
that
so
much.
much
I didn't
damage.
even realize I had no health.
Hit him go for broke. Yeah, his Blanca is like his best character by far. I feel like if you pick Ratio 4 Blanca, it'll be way harder.
Does Phil actually do that, or does it not bother? Because it feels like Justin's hoping Phil would do that. And Phil hinted at doing it, but does Phil actually even do that one time? Or is he too scared to?
See, that's fine. I can afford that, right? Yo, Koki with the Prime. Thank you
The
so
only
much.
character I can play him with is Blanca. That's it. We do R4, R4, R4 match to see what happens because my other characters, I can't do diddly dick. Should I do it? People want me to do it? I don't know. R4.
Do it.
All right, I'll play one more R4
Do
Sagat.
it.
One more R4 Sagat.
I never took this game seriously. This is the last one out of the big four.
He's doing okay. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to watch this one, and then I'm going to skip towards the end, see what Phil says, whatever.
I always played Marvel, Super Turbo, and Third Strike way more than this. This is like, if I have extra time, I would play this game.
So yeah, so basically there's no extra fighters. It's just all your eggs in one basket with a fighter you pick. Phil's best against Justin Wong's best.
DSP could win this. He actually could win this because his Blanca was this ratio 2 Blanca was cooking me. Now he's got to play more careful. The legitimizer. Thank you so much. Right, he had to do it there.
Wow.
He had to do it there. He had to do it too because he would have got guard broken.
Attempts.
So that was like a 50-50 guess there.
I probably should have started.
Ooh, we've seen this before.
Hang on, is that the whole thing then? So, yeah, so Phil shot quarter, Phil lost. And that was how close it was with health bars. That was it. Could even get, Justin to half health.
Nice delayed get up. I keep forgetting about that.
Hadouken. Sure
Amazing.
you can.
I'm done. I can't even move.
Sure you can.
Absolutely
Bro, Ken
crushed.
is so fun. I love some Ken.
This is gonna be a match to remember.
Oh shit! I didn't even want that backflip.
Tried to fireball there. Oh, nice anti-air. Oh, that was tricky.
Didn't block
That
it.
was so tricky right there.
There's a Justin Wong story. I want to skip forward to it. I want to hear the story that Justin Wong has about Phil helping him.
With the fireballs.
Nah, hold on. What is it?
He's a hook. Yo, he is jumping.
I'm skipping ahead. Wait, long story short, Phil gets destroyed over and over again. He loses
I was
10-0.
waiting to
Yeah,
check
that's
up.
just cooler.
Blah, blah, blah.
With the level he's playing, that's
Really
definitely
active.
Justin Wong.
With his jump.
Where's the story? Story time,
I'm gonna
Justin, come
start.
on.
Yeah, I want to
Yuri.
start.
Blah, 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 blah. I want to hear the story.
But like,
Here we go. Is it
I'm
here?
playing on PC. But like, so Vega, Chun-Li, Sagat's my real team. But the problem is like, I don't know. After CEO, I'm like, damn, my ratio 4 Sagat might be my main character now. Oh my god, that hit.
Great.
Oh, Phil might get a, not a round, but he might get.
I'm waiting for him to throw fireballs so bad.
Right at C groove and you get blocked at. Jesus,
And the
that
standing
medium
BM kick is really
stuffing
good.
me.
Jesus.
I know you guys in the chat might think otherwise, but I'm just I'm one of those guys that keeps it honest. I don't really dislike nobody. And I've known Phil for like a long time.
Here we go.
Oh, got me with the cross up again.
Boom.
But it couldn't get out of the corner.
Like, okay, so there was one, I don't know if he remembers this, but there was this one thing that he did that was really nice.
I can't stop the roll.
And it was when I
stop it.
entered, when I won B5, right? That was my first like Marvel 2 World Championship. And I don't know, I'm like 15 years old, so I don't know like how much money I'm supposed to get paid or whatever. Or anything like that. So he asked me how much did I get, right? And then I told him, and he was like, bro, that's not, you're supposed to get more than that. And
Yeah, I actually think Phil told a story, to be fair. I remember Phil saying something like this about how the tournament organisers kind of try to screw people out of their wins or whatever. I'm certain that Phil has told something like this story before, back in the past. And how tournament organisers kind of seemingly stiffed the winners a bit, of what they're getting.
I was like, am I? I don't know. I don't know how this works. Like, I'm just a random kid from Chinatown that presses buttons good, right? So he actually went to the cannons and got got more money for me because they didn't pay out correctly. So he helped me get more money actually for what I won. So I think that was very, very nice of him. And I was 15.
It's just such a weird fucking thing to, you know, it's Justin Wong has no reason obviously to fucking lie or whatever, it's shit, you know what I mean? Phil Burnell went out of his way to do a nice thing for a human being, and he knew it himself not getting anything out of it, really. You know? As I'm trying to say, any time you hear about Phil doing something nice, you can't think to yourself, what's in it for him? You know, it's not, I mean, because it's Phil, it's just natural to jump to that conclusion. Like, why would he do something nice unless there was something in it for him? Because Phil doesn't understand things like fucking empathy or whatever, you know what I mean? So, the only thing I can think of, obviously, is that maybe Phil thought to himself, well, if these bastards are going to keep doing this tournament, I don't want him to stiff me if I win in future. You know? But I mean, fair play, Justin Wong. So, Justin Wong, obviously, he's clearly a better player than Phil is, for the most part, you know what I mean, in most of these fighting games. No, Justin Wong's better than most fucking people playing these fucking games. You know, just because he's a very talented player for this game. But he still remembers a story from when he's like fucking 15 years old, so that shows you the sort of a character that Justin has, where he still remembers something from fucking, you know, 20 years ago, practically.
You know, I was gonna accept whatever Evo paid me, because I just assumed that that's correct. So yeah, he helped me out there. That was really nice of him.
Show me the money! Show me the money!
For God's sake. Let's do a cash match now.
Show me the money! Show me the money! Whoa!
That's an evil edit. That's an evil edit from Memology. Fuck it, yeah. Phil's going live apparently. All right, fucking Phil's going live.
Oh my god! What's up?
Thank you very much to Ira for a $2 super chat. It says, spite and the opportunity to carn out trumps all. I mean, if you think that's why Phil was nice to Justin then, to try and get him money. Spite at the cannons and opportunity to carn out. I mean, who knows? It's possible, it's very fucking possible, of course. Right, Phil's going live. I'll just play a wee bit more just to see what he's... Oh, there we go. This is Phil's drip for today. In case you're wondering what Phil's like today with his drip, here he is. In all his glory. Fuck me, man. We're not going to play him yet, though. We're going to build up more speed up juice, okay? Because make sure we're on 1.5 speed, make sure we're on 1080. And let's not... I want to watch this. I need to see this. So, yeah, fuck it. It is time for Phil to fucking be bad at Mario Kart. I saw a screenshot on Twitter of Phil finishing in second place in one of these fucking races, and the person that finished first was a troll with a very evil name.
It's like, no, you did not outplay me. You didn't even drive well. You literally kept getting the good items. I was in first. Bullet gets right by me. Oh, look, now everyone clobbers me with 100 items. Wow. What the hell? Come on. I went around the banana. It still hit me. Yeah, see what I mean? Netcode's terrible. And now I'm done. Complete bullet. Bullet. I'm done. That's it. They cheated again. Done. This. No. This game. 2 unavoidable items hit me. I'm an 8. I get back to 5th. Get hit. Get hit. Get hit. You, Nintendo.
I want you to understand something. This literally is a situation where I'm in dire financial straits, and if this stands where I'm going to be making half as less money on YouTube as I ever did before, starting now, I'm going to lose my house. I'm going to have all my shit reclaimed. You know, credit card bills are going to go default. I'm probably going to have to declare bankruptcy. I'm going to lose everything.
I've had multiple second places, but only 1 first so far.
Who fucking cares?
Oh, come on. Enough with the traffic. I can't race it. The shit is in my face constantly. Oh, my God. I was doing so well. I was catching up. And now here we go. The endless combo of stuff you can't stop at all. Just get completely destroyed.
He says that, but look what he was given right at the end there.
All just get completely destroyed.
See, right there, he was given his own bullet, right? As well as a golden mushroom. So he's complaining about him never getting fucking good weapons, or good fucking items, whatever. And he's essentially been given arguably the two best items in the fucking game right there. Like, that shit will get him right, but oh my god, look at the fucking... I never even fucking noticed the fucking person in front of him. I was busy fucking looking at the items he fucking got from that fucking box. And lo and behold, who's one of the fucking people overtook him? That mum life. God damn it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway, fuck it, you know, aye. Phil just being typical Phil, where he just fucking bitches and whines and moans, but he never gets the good things, apart from all the times he gets the good things. Phil's fundamental problem is that he thinks you need to be fucking first place the entire fucking race, which is the worst thing you can fucking do. I don't play Mario Kart and I fucking understand how this game fucking operates. If you're in fucking first place, that fucking just pays a massive fucking target on your fucking back. You need to fucking play it smart. You need to fucking try and save these fucking items, especially the fucking really solid items, for near the fucking end of the fucking race.
I can't get out. It's just an infinite combo. I couldn't move. I'm not sure what the feather does. It jumps.
Jesus Christ! Yeah, I saw that name as well. I saw that name.
I'm not sure what the.
So I'm not sure if that was a person that threw the shell that fell there. DSP Fat Wife, jeez, it's so mean. It's so mean.
What the feather does? It jumps. Now come on, I can't play if you keep comboing me. This is so stupid. I was in first, a random thing hits me. Okay, now get comboed, now you're in 15th. I didn't do anything. You fucking idiotic game. Stop putting me to the end from the first to the end. Because you're so dumb. Alright. What hit me? There was nothing there.
I was saying that I see him complain about sugar sauce in his spaghetti. I've not seen anything from him doing his DSP tries. I've seen nothing from DSP tries it. Although if he actually complained about sugar in his spaghetti sauce, then that is sheer goddamn hypocrisy. Because I mean, I'm not going to show it again. We did this the other night where I fucking showed all the sugar I fucking got poured into his fucking special sauce. Astronomical fuck tons, you know. It's a little special diabetes recipe.
Great! Stupid railing. Come on! That was insane luck that he powered.
Thank you very much to Diablo Lord of Darkness for popping their 14-month bingo Barry message saying, Phil, guess what? So, hey Phil, guess what? You can't play Mario Kart. He cannot. He drove, he just drove into a barrier of his own volition and blamed, who's here? So there's nobody hit him nobody hits him into this fucking thing. He decides to speed up while aiming for the edge of the cliff. And yes, then smashes into the fucking barrier.
Great! Stupid.
And then he could have just stayed. Look, I don't know why he feels like he is here. He's got these fucking two, clearly, you know? And this guy's, why not just fucking focus on this fucking question mark? Here. But no, God's sake. He is his own worst enemy. He makes awful decisions all the fucking time. It's no one else's fault but his, you know. Mario Kart is a game of luck, essentially, you know what I mean? It's a fucking crazy game, you know what I mean? You can be winning and fucking losing, whatever. But he makes awful choices in this game.
Stupid railing. Come on! That was insane luck that he power slid in front of me like that and grabbed the item. Can't do nothing. Nothing I can do about that at all.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This is it. Phil is competing for first place. And who's in first?
Not at all.
Which hefty individual's in first place? DSP's Fat Wife. DSP Fat Wife is in first place. How dare she? There's no one getting around to her, she's too fucking white.
I was about to use it. Are you kidding me? I was totally about to use it. I got robbed completely. I got robbed completely. Because I was set up to use it and get a boost to the first, and then that happened. Look at that. Everyone got an ultimate item, so everyone passes me because they all got ultimate items. Sure. Huh? I was in the top 16.
Hang on, we need to see that again. We need to see that. That was close. So hold on. Where was Phil here?
Sure.
So he's 14th here. 16th there. So 15th there. So okay, see, he was 14th. Then his Cloud overtakes him. So he's 15th. Then that guy overtakes him. So then he's 16th. And then this guy seems to overtake him right at the end as well. Debatable. Actually, Phil might have been ahead of them. But Phil was definitely not. Yeah, he lost. Yeah, he lost. Big time. Good stuff. Moki's dropping in to say hi. And then the fucking. Hold on. What do you mean you're just dropping in to say hi? You're fucking off. But it could be your voice we hear when I press the random Scottish soundboard button. Let's try it.
I mean, it's terrible. All these hands are all over the place. You're like a sweaty octopus trying to unhook a bra.
We essentially have like a 10% chance of hearing Moki when I press the random Scottish soundboard button. Like, we've got fucking 3 separate sound clips, which are all fucking Moki related, you know what I mean? And there is a new one. There's a new one as well, which we have not yet heard. You know? So, yeah, but we've not actually heard it yet. But again, it is a random Scottish soundboard button, so that's just the way it fucking goes. It is random.
Huh? I was in the top 16. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about, you stupid game. I totally was, and you saw it too. I was in the top 16. They passed me as I was going through the finish line, but I already had qualified, and then it says didn't because the online play is stupid and terrible. So bullshit, kiss my fucking ass. All right.
I've got this aftertaste in my mouth. Ugh. That just, it's not going away. It's a lingering saltiness in my mouth.
Wow, just wrecked every possible moment. Dude, what is happening? I'm surrounded by green shells and still taking hits. It doesn't make any sense. I lost a... Wow, I lost a mushroom inexplicably. I can't drive. What do you want me to do? Look, I just got endlessly comboed. 0 chance to do anything. Fucking stupid, man. I don't care. I just don't care. Just kill me. 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 I don't care. I don't. I'm in 10th. Dude, I just can't stop getting hit. Here we go again. Dude, again? I can't stop getting hit. It's like 17 hits in a row. Are you fucking kidding me? How am I supposed to play the game?
By not playing like that.
Oh, the fuck, dude? This is insanity. Nothing I could do. Literally an item, just an item, is the only reason that guy's ahead of me right now.
I will not trust. Tell you for I don't want love.
What a strange fucking edit.
I hit her with the shell, she's still ahead of me. How does that make any fucking sense? Eliminated because of the game, not me. Not me. 100% the game fucking with me, hit me with his 5,000 combos, and I can't stop it. Nonsense. Absolute fucking nonsense. Complete trash. It's like, no, you did not outplay me. You didn't even drive well. You literally kept getting the good items. I was in first. Bullet gets right by me. Oh, look, now everyone clobbers me with 100 items.
This is why you fucking got hit with all these items, because you were in first. Why do you always... Look, it's not about where you fucking start. It's where you finish. That's the main fucking thing. That's the most important fucking thing in Mario fucking Kart. It's like, I don't play the game, and even I understand it better than he does.
It's just lame. It is like, you want to pretend like the game is good, and you want to pretend like the game means something. It doesn't mean anything. It's just a party game, because you can't play a game competitively that just does that to you when you're doing the best of everyone. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Oh my god, I saw that. I saw that username. I saw that. We have our third detractor / troll name of Mario Kart. Ket's Gunt. zooming past DSP.
So frustrating. Dude, can't do anything about that. That's because I got hit by an item, and then it continues with the nonsense combos. Nothing you can do about that at all. I'm in 14th. What happened? How did I get to 14th exactly? What hit me there? You can't see anything. What the hell is hitting me? Shit from behind that you can't see or avoid. So fucking dumb. Of course I didn't get an item. Fuck you, dude. Pushed me off the track. Couldn't do anything. Wasn't me. I got pushed off the track by that guy. You're kidding me. I can't do anything now. We're done. That's it. Nothing I could do was because I got hit. Nothing to do with my driving. All because of bullshit getting hit. Nothing to do with me. Literally nothing the fuck to do with me. They hit me with an item. I fly off the track.
Okay, if you're talking about DSP's fat wife, I saw it earlier on. That's one of the three we've found so far. So, was it with oh, shit, man. There's been three we've seen so far, and that was one of them we've seen from earlier on. That was like recycled, you know. But apparently there's a fourth one. There's a fourth one, though, apparently. You've yet to see coming up.
Done. Bullshit.
Oh my god. They actually, look at that! Where is the speed coming from? Where did the speed come from?
Now, guys, we're at $60 of support. Like I said, I will keep doing this weekly if we keep...
Oh god, so is there any names here? Is there any names here? I can't see any. I cannot see any that, unless Phil's covering them up.
hitting the goals. So please, let's hit the goal tonight. Let's get some support going.
Oh,
this is actually right now. We hit the goal for fighting games earlier. We hit the goal for blueprints. We hit the goal for truck driving sim. We hit the goal for taxi life. So can we hit the goal tonight for Mario to keep it in the rotation? Oh no, it didn't touch me. Oh my god. It was above me and then the game says it landed on me when it didn't. What the fuck? Holy shit! Oh no! Are you kidding? I went so fast. I went off the course.
You went so far wide. You went off the course, Phil.
Oh! I thought that I legit thought that was a shortcut. I thought I could cut through and knock them all out of the way.
Why did you think that was a shortcut? Have you ever seen anyone else use that shortcut ever before? Have you? No, you haven't. You just saw random scenery and thought, I'm going to fucking go towards these solid-looking objects. It doesn't look like a shortcut whatsoever ever.
And I drove off the course like, oh, man.
Oh my god. What a fucking idiot.
Are you fucking kidding me? I pressed star. It didn't activate, so the fucking car hit me. Why do you think I drove into the car? Because I had pressed star. And then I get hit by a random shell out of nowhere, so the blue shell's worthless. Dude, what do you want me to do? Everyone combos me again. Wow, impossible to see. Once again, impossible to react to or see. What is going on? What just hit me now? I can't fucking see anything that hits me ever. What is this garbage fucking bullshit gameplay?
Oh my god! Oh my god, you fucking...
They gave me the golden mushroom as I'm drifting. So I either activate it and try to qualify or I lose. So I activate it, but the golden mushroom takes me off the course. They couldn't give me the golden mushroom earlier.
No. You took yourself off the course with your incompetency and your driving abilities. In a fucking party game.
Instead, they kept giving me regular mushrooms like fucking assholes. Dickheads. I'm gonna save it.
By God, is he learning? I guess not. Hold on. He's saving the very strong and powerful item known as a golden mushroom. This is him learning.
Save it.
But then he immediately goes the complete wrong direction.
Oh, I thought you could take a shortcut there. No, you drive off the course and now you're in last place. Oh. Well,
How is going the complete opposite direction a shortcut? There's arrows. There is literal arrows there. Like, you're meant to be going left. He's like, I'm going to go the complete opposite direction. Check this fucking super genius move out, dumbass. So he's saving the item. That's smart. He then goes the complete wrong way. Well, he's not smart anymore. He's just the same old stupid.
oh, I thought you could take a shortcut there. No, you drive off the course and now you're in last place. Oh. Well, that's good. I literally took one chance and the game says, oh, your chance didn't pay off, so fuck you, you can never come back. Even though I did it, then they all hit me with more shit and there's nothing I could do.
But there it is. There is our fourth troll name of the day. Oh, hold on. How close is this? So Phil was in first place there, and Panda Lee 17 knocks him off. I want to see it one more time. Panda Lee getting revenge on Phil finally.
You do. Now, why do you think they caught up with me? Can you be honest? Items. Not because they're driving well. They got items that let them catch up.
Well, you realise that's not the real Panda Lee. Yeah, you don't need to be so salty towards him. It's not actually Liana. I mean, I assume it's not.
Yep, that was an item right there. That's how that guy's passing me. What? I pressed feather. It did absolutely nothing. It ignored the feather. Random bullshit. So fucking random. Not even again. Yes, just keep.
Oh my God, there's a fifth one. There's a fifth name.
Bullshit. So fucking random. Not even.
That's not the same as the last panda. That's a different panda name. That's a. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, the trolls are having so much fun in this. Oh my God.
Again. Yes, just keep comboing me. Keep fucking comboing me. How the fuck did he just pass me? Because he has a golden mushroom. That's how it's done. Of course. You got the items. Of course you do. Can't avoid it. Of course. Yeah, here we go. More bullshit. More and more and more bullshit. I'm done. I can't do anything. I have no items. Can't do anything. The game has completely robbed me. No one has outplayed me. The game just fucking robbed me. I passed those people, so I was ahead of them. They continued. I was past them, but they continued, and I got eliminated. This game sucks online. It really does. It's ass. Absolute garbage. I literally passed them, yet they continued, and I was eliminated. It's a stupid online. The netcode is awful. The netcode does not show you on your screen what's actually going on in the game. It tries to play catch up after everyone crosses the line. Are we going to hit the goal? This is it. This is your last chance to contribute and have Mario Kart again next week.
Who fucking cares?
If not, we're probably not doing it next week, to be honest with you. We'll probably do maybe 2 chill streams of something else. Like maybe we'll do 2 truck sim or two taxi live streams, because those are consistently doing well. All right? So how will we do? Will we hit the goal tonight or not? Let's find out. Aurora, that's a new one. Wow. What the hell? Come on! I went around the banana. It still hit me. Yeah, see what I mean? The fucking netcode's terrible.
No.
What the hell? Come on! Wow. Other cultural rices. It has peas and carrots, but it's also got this unique seasoning in it that's really good. And then also a side salad, which was like lettuce, tomato, onion.
There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. You see what I'm seeing, guys? You see what I'm fucking seeing? Like, there's no fucking way. He's trying to fucking pretend. You see my confusion here? He's trying to claim he's no fucking hit this. Just because you're not fucking dead center on the fucking thing does not mean you've not made contact with the fucking thing, Phil.
What the hell? Come on! I went around the banana. It still hit me. Yeah, see what I mean? The fucking netcode's terrible. I purposefully drove around the banana. It still fucking hits me. That is dumb shit. Of course, I hit it and it still fucking hit me. What's the point of hitting the bomb if the bomb still explodes and hits you and slows you down? Doesn't make any sense. Okay, I'm done. That's it. I'm all done. I cannot catch up. Completely unfair. Got hit by someone who got flattened somehow. And now I'm done. Complete fucking bullshit. Bullshit. Was driving fine. I was in 6th. Get flattened by a power-up. Go fuck yourself. All right. Will we hit the goal? Now is the time to contribute to make it happen, or no Mario Kart next week. We've done it every single week. Why can't we do it this week? I have no idea. Of course he has a fucking star. Of course he does. I have no items. This game doesn't give me any. Now here comes the endless hits that you can't stop. Amazing gameplay, huh? Wow. One random hit from behind you can't avoid or see, and then everyone hits you. Nothing I can do. What do you want me to fucking do?
Oh my god, it is a 6. It's a throw again. It's a different 6 one. That's been 6 of them. This person came, they aimed for a fill. Kit is huge. They knew what they were doing there. They damn well, they beelined for Phil. Was it? I'm not going to win this race, and neither are you, you dumb bastard.
Nothing I can do. What do you want me to fucking do? Wow, dude, are you kidding? I was in 1st dominating. They hit me with multiple unavoidable items in a fucking row, and now I'm gonna get eliminated. What a piece of fucking dog shit game.
The game doesn't give me items. A second later, it gives him the bullet. The game never gives me good items. Literally seconds later, he gets given a very strong item.
I'm done. That's it. They cheated again.
They cheated because they had items. Phil, you didn't use your fucking bullet very well. It was quite naive of how you used it. You should have used it in a smarter manner. You didn't do it, and you're punished for this. They cheated. They're not allowed to have items. Only I'm allowed to have items.
Don, fuck this. No, fuck this game. No, I mean it. This game is ass. I was in 1st, driving perfectly. 2 fucking unavoidable items hit me. I'm an 8th. I get back to 5th. Get hit. Fuck you, Nintendo. You don't know how to make a fun online game. This is ass.
Bruh.
You frustrated me because I didn't get outplayed. You fucking made a shit game.
Bruh.
That is complete ass what just happened there. I did not play poorly. I didn't make any mistakes. The game fucked me. That's not fun. You made a shitty ass party game. That's fucking stupid. That pisses me off. I don't know. How can I play any better? How can I possibly play any better? I'm holding the 1st. Driving perfectly. Still lose because cheat. A million fucking items. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, he's so salty. Oh, poor little Phil. He's so angry. Such an angry little boy today. Anyway, guys, it's time for bingo. We have stalled massively and we're miles behind. But we have 13 free spaces, so that'll certainly help us on our way to a full house. Guys, well, Sonny. It's probably fair to ask Sonny just if I can pick it up. Usually I ask a random number, but since Sonny gave us fucking 12 fucking free spaces. Sonny, give us a number. You give us a number for bingo, we'll use that bingo number, and hopefully it can provide us with a full house on today's bingo cards. No pressure, Sonny, but make it a good one. 43, interesting number. Here we go, this is the bingo card we have for today's show. We need Phil to say and do the following. We need Phil to butcher a word, him saying new games, him messing with his phone, him being on defense mode, and him saying positive. Second row is Phil discussing his family in some way. Him mocking his chat, him saying now and wow and engagement. Now and wow together, I haven't seen that before. The third row is Phil saying behind the scenes, catchmissions, DSP tries it, time, and him applauding. The fourth row is Phil saying interactive, you guys, him touching his face, him saying example, and him saying on demand. The fifth and final row is Phil saying subs, shocked. So anyway, hilarious, and finally, it's Troy. So there we go, that is the bingo card we have for today's show. And thank you, Sonny, for helping us pick today's bingo card. Now, of course, there's a variety of ways we can get free spaces to help us on our way to a full house bingo card for today's show. For example, if Phil burps, snorts, or sits 10 times before he starts recording for his shitty gameplay, that gives us all a free space. If Jade shows up and Phil says hi to Jade, we get a free space for that as well. For every 6 minutes and 40 seconds that Phil begs, that too gives us a free space. For every 5 new or rejoining members we have to the bingo streams, that also gives us a free space. And finally, in my opinion, the best way for us to get free spaces, if we get 50 likes on bingo before we finish playing bingo, that gives us 1 free space. 75 likes gives us 2 free spaces, and 100 likes on bingo before we finish playing bingo not only gives us 3 free spaces, but you guys also get to enjoy the bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations to celebrate the 100 likes on the stream. So you guys are in full control of some of the ways we can get free spaces, but the rest of the ways are controlled by Phil and his bizarre bar functions, as well as him begging like the little bitch that he is. Excellent stuff indeed. Now, there's some more things to talk about, of course, and explain, but I'm going to let Phil do that for me.
Well, hello everyone, Phil Burnell here, letting you know about King Jad's Bingo and Marbles gameplay on YouTube. Now, you need to leave a post in the community tab to enter, and that's it. A lucky winner will be picked by playing Marbles at the end of the month. It is just that easy, any mouth-drooling idiot can do it.
Thanks, Phil. Yeah, Dick for explaining that for us all to understand. As Phil says, you need to make sure you have your own marble locked in and secured. So you've got a chance of winning half of that bingo prize fund come the end of the month. If you cannot find that community post in the description, then if you're in the live chat right now, if you type in !marbles, you'll be given a link to the community post via a chat command. So there we go. And yeah, you just make sure you get your marble locked in and secured. The sooner the better. Why the sooner the better? Because the bingo prize fund is made up of a variety of different things, and one of those fucking ways that bingo prize fund is made up is by playing marbles every Friday after bingo. The more marbles we have the more marbles we have, the better our odds are of completing those very challenging courses that we play every single Friday. Every Friday after bingo is all said and done, we open up 3 very random challenging marble courses, and if we complete those courses, we add $10 to that bingo prize fund. So naturally it goes without fucking saying that the more marbles you have, the more your chances increase of having at least 1 marble complete the fucking course, and then adding some bingo prize fund money to that bingo prize fund. So there we go, the more marbles we have, the better our odds increase of getting that, getting that bingo prize fund, get an extra $10 added onto it. As well as that, of course, we win bingo today, get a full house, adds $10 as well to that bingo prize fund. A quarter of the YouTube income I make every single month goes towards that bingo prize fund too. And finally, 100% of tips I get, no matter how big or small, also makes up that bingo prize fund, and we have the entire month of July to try and get a bingo prize fund nice and built up. So come the end of the month, hopefully one of you guys can potentially be winning half that bingo prize fund. So excellent stuff indeed. Now, as I've covered all the bases, there's only one thing left for me to do before we start playing today's bingo. And that's for me to press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once more.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
That's no fun. I'm going to press this until I hear him okay.
Titanic, motherfucker! There
you go, there it is. That's the new one, by the way, I think. I think that's a new one. There we go. I'm going to press it until I hear him okay. Here's him okay straight away. But anyway, fucking go. Good luck, everybody. When it's time for some bingo, here we fucking go.
Good morning, everyone. On today's show, we've got big news stories to cover.
Hey, what do you mean that's not the new one? It's the new one I was sent. Hey, hold on a second. Hold on a fucking second. Hold on. I need to check something here. Give me a fucking second here. I thought it was. I think. Hold on. Wait a second. Hold on a second. 2 seconds here.
Hello there.
Not that. Not that. There is.
Get screwed.
There's a new one. There's a new one. Alright. Anyway, fuck it. At time bingo. I found a new one there. There you go. Moki having an evil laugh. Who would have guessed? At time bingo.
Good morning, everyone. On today's show, we've got big news stories to cover, including mass layoffs at Microsoft that are affecting the Xbox division in a huge, unbelievable way. Also, Neil Druckmann is stepping down from the TV series. And lastly, and of course, most importantly out of all of this, pickle update. Yes. So, I hope you're excited. I know we didn't have a show yesterday. Sit back and relax. It is time for a return show, news and more, here on today's episode of the Level 1 Podcast.
Who the fuck cares? Oh, it's a short intro today. Phil's actually got a short intro today for once. How unexpected. But aside, Phil was wondering why I got 13 free space. If you want to know, so one of those free spaces was because Phil said hi to Jay just today and it carried over. The rest of the free spaces are because of Sonny. Sonny went fucking mental. So I'll let Sonny explain.
All right, quick intro today. We didn't have a show yesterday. We got a lot to talk about today, so let's stop dilly-dallying and let's get to the subjects at hand. Pickles! Today is Wednesday, the 2nd of July, 2025. I'm DSP. This is the Level 1 Podcast, and let's talk fermented, vinegar-infused cucumbers. It's about dang time. Ladies and gentlemen, the update is very simple. Pickles are back on the menu. For a week, we hyped up the Grillo's Pickles collaborative menu at Sonic. We were excited to do it on Monday when it released. We were gonna hit those goals and we're on pace. And then, in all of their insane, dumbfounded idiocy, Sonic did not put the Grillo's Pickles menu available anywhere for ordering. And my local Sonic had closed, so I couldn't go get it in person. So, pickles were off the menu. Now, the good news is, yesterday, after having hit our support goals, we did do a DSP Tries It for Jollibee. And if you did not see it yet, it is live over on DSP Reacts. It's at DSP Reacts on YouTube. And it's doing well. In not even 24 hours, it's gotten 1,000 views.
Who fucking
People were very
cares?
interested to see my reaction to Filipino-style fast food, including a big Angus burger, a big crispy chicken sandwich, 2 pieces of fried chicken that had the spicy coating, and spaghetti with cheddar cheese and hot dogs and a sweet sauce. So if you didn't see it yet, you really missed out. It's actually a really good episode of DSP Tries It. I hope that you'll go check it out and enjoy it. So the good news here is it wasn't like a disaster. We came up with a really great audible. We swapped it around, and DSP Tries It was really fun yesterday. But then we were like, all right, well, here's the deal. We're already earning goals. We're already at 42 out of 50. What's the next reward for DSP Tries It? And we started talking, and we're like, well, you know, Taco Bell's going to have this special menu for Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 coming out in a week or two. And also, we've got some new stuff going on at Dairy Queen with a Superman Blizzard. Also, there's an A&W, which is a fast food chain that serves burgers, hot dogs, special fries, and floats and things in root beer. And maybe we can do that. So we've been discussing all of this, right? But we didn't come to any conclusion yet. And this morning, quite frankly, I was going to talk with all of you live here about it. And then all of a sudden, like a whirlwind, like a Texas tornado, it comes blowing through. It's pickles. All right, all that happened was the employee who idiotically yesterday added the key art to the delivery apps for Sonic for the Grillo's menu, now actually added the products. They were so dumb, they didn't do it yesterday. They only added the art. Well, today they added the products. So now you can order the Grillo's Pickles Burger, which is a burger that has a bunch of regular pickle chips, plus these like fried crispy pickle chips, plus a special dill ranch sauce. Also, pickle like seasoned fries and tater tots, and a special lime slushy with pickle flavor infused in it, including these little like boba pods that have pickle in it, apparently, from what I'm to understand. So, it's live, all right? So, let's get it going. When we hit 50 goals, we will be doing the Sonic Pickles menu. All right? We're at 42.
Burger.
Now, here's the deal. We got to think timing-wise and everything. I'm still streaming today, tomorrow, and Friday. But Friday is a marathon. Friday is the Independence Day marathon, where all day long I'll be here hanging out with you. We'll be chilling while I put on hats and vests to celebrate not only Independence Day, but this new milestone in my career where we don't do those silly things anymore. We're actually doing it as a throwback homage to the 4 years straight that I was doing that. And we're kind of seeing these hats and vests in HD kind of for the first time, because I never had this quality of visual back then. And also, we're going to kind of retire
Who
them,
fucking
meaning
cares?
I'm going to put them in storage, and we will bring that stuff back from time to time for special events, but it won't be frequent. Maybe it'll be like once a year we do an Indivestance Day marathon, and that's kind of an annual thing, like we do the Halloween marathon and the Christmas marathon. Maybe we'll do something like that, okay? So anyway, that's coming on Friday. Now, the reason I bring this up is, if you think about it, right? We have 2 streams today, Wednesday. We have 2 streams tomorrow, Thursday, and then we have Friday. Well, we're already at 42 goals hit. Let's just say we hit goals every stream. Well, that means that by the end of Thursday, we'll be at 46 goals, so we won't have the DSP Tries It yet. But then on Friday, we do have this big event, and typically and historically, during marathon days, I do well. Meaning, people want to contribute because there's silly things going on. For example, I have all these new kinds of flavored shots that I can take during the marathon for every $100 raised. I've got 3 kinds of flavored moonshine, including fruit punch, apple pie, and habanero mango. I've got this horchata. I've never tried horchata before, but I bought a few shots of that. I brought back the 99 fruit flavored shots from months and months ago. All right. Plus, I'm going to have, what else do I have? Well, I have tequila. I already had tequila in my house. Oh, yeah, I have some whiskey, too. So we have all these things that we can take shots of during the course of the marathon, right? And I know that you guys are going to want to vote and see the hats and the vests again. We haven't seen them in like a year. And I have so many hats and vests that we can go through and do wardrobe swaps all day. It's so silly. So the thing is, very likely on Friday, we could actually qualify for DSP Tries It. But on Friday, we're already got food going. My wife is actually going to make a nice barbecue meal for us. It's going to be barbecue chicken, like thighs, boneless, skinless chicken thighs that she's going to slow cook in a slow cooker with barbecue sauce. And then there's going to be homemade mac and cheese that's crazy level, all kinds of stuff in it. And then there's going to be watermelon, which I haven't had watermelon in a long-ass time, so that's going to be good. And then some, like, just potato chips or something on the side as well. So it's going to be a big American-style barbecue meal that I'm going to be having during the marathon event to celebrate the 4th of July. All right? So, FYI, we already have a meal for Friday. So, it's this simple. If people go absolutely crazy and we get wild levels of support today and tomorrow, we'll do DSP Tries It either today and tomorrow when we qualify for 50 goals. And we can do this Grillo's Pickles menu as soon as you want. But if we don't hit the goals by Friday, and let's say we actually have a lot of support on Friday and we qualify for it, well, then we'll just do it next week. Now, remember, I told you guys I'm not here Saturday and Sunday of this weekend. I come back on Monday. So if we qualify for Grillo's Pickles on Friday, then we'll just do DSP Tries It on Monday. Okay? Fair enough? So it's either go absolutely crazy and get overwhelming support now, and we'll do it early, which I'm okay with. I'll do it early if you want, but I don't foresee...
Member bomb. My biggest fans are idiots.
Thank you very much to Moki for gifting 5 members to the channel. Very kind indeed. Of course, that gives us a free space. And as well as that, congratulations to the following people for getting a membership. Congratulations to Renan Lemur, Kofi Jack, Richard Simmons, Alksmear23, and Hate Army. If you just got a membership, make sure you thank Moki for gifting you a membership. And of course, thank you, Moki, for gifting those members as well, giving us another free space. Apparently, we're 1 away. So because we have 15 free spaces, we're 1 away from a full house. We can win if Phil keeps begging. We're going to win bingo today, I'm pretty confident. I'm pretty confident.
Absolutely crazy and get overwhelming support now, and we'll do it early, which I'm okay with. I'll do it early if you want, but I don't foresee, seriously, I don't foresee getting that many goals. 8 goals in 2 days is a lot to ask. I mean, that's ridiculous, right? I don't foresee that happening. So realistically, likely what will happen is we're going to qualify for this on Friday during the marathon, and then probably Monday we'll order the Grillo's Pickles meal and we'll finally try it. Okay? Fair enough? Okay. Hope that sounds good. Sorry for the crazy drama and delay. I would have ordered it Monday or Tuesday as intended, but they dragged their damn feet with this stupid thing. Don't ask me why. There's been meals that have been announced and have been on the delivery apps on release day. So this was Sonic's fault. They were dragging their feet getting it on there. Now it's on there and it's like already 2 days late. And now it sucks because, again, I wanted to do this on launch day. That would have been awesome to do it on release day, to be out there with all the other people who are reviewing it on release day so that, I'm one of those reviews people can find it right away.
Phil, even if it was available on the fucking app, you didn't hit the goal yet. You got to remember that, Phil. You weren't even able, you had not qualified to order it yet based on your own fucking rules. Because you were 2 goals short.
Now, I'm going to be a week late at the earliest, unless people go crazy and we hit goals right away, which I don't foresee. No one's going to be dropping $600 on today's stream to jump us, up to like 46, 47 goals. That's just not going to happen. So, it is what it is. I guess we're going to be doing it probably early next week. Fair enough? Okay. Now, let's do some shout-outs. We got Beware of Bob.
Shut up. We've won. We've won. We've won already. Let's count them and make sure. Let's count them and make sure. We have 16 free spaces in the bag. The bag's got to fucking another free space there. Wait, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
8, 9, 10.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Full house? Oh boy.
How exciting. Anyway.
That was the easiest goddamn well, yeah, we can thank Sonny. Sonny was pretty instrumental in that Full House being a Full House. But we're getting fucking 70 members. There you go. The bingo prize fund goes up by $10 because we got a Full House. Excellent stuff indeed. I mean, we don't need to worry about bingo anymore. We're now fucking pressure free. Do we really want to use all 16 free spaces? I mean, what would you have me do? I mean, we've barely started. Okay. Here's an idea. We could just reset. So we've won bingo, okay? But we're not long into the show, I think. You know, we're still. But it's like 10 minutes. It feels like we've only been live for like 10 minutes, essentially. We could just refresh the card and see if we can win twice and win bingo. What do you think? Should we try that? We've already won one bingo. We have won once already today. That is locked in and secured. But we could just, I mean, just lock in, just fucking go again. You know? I don't know. It's or if people, well, the thing is though, we could do a 5x5 card again, or we could do a 3x3 card. Yeah, fuck it. I mean, fuck it. Let's just try a 5x5. Fuck it. So if we just, well, I'm going to randomize the background. So first of all, hold on. Reset. Randomize the background, and then I'm just going to. Well, somebody, Moki, give us a number. So this Moki just gave 5 members there, very kind indeed, and also give us a free space to help us on our way to a Full House. So I'm going to let Moki give us a number. 75. 75 is the age you currently feel because you're so decrepit. That's very mean. I don't know why I'm so mean to Moki. It's just fun to be mean to Moki. But there we go. It's the bingo card we have for today's show. So for the second part of today's show, we need Phil to send do the following. We need Phil's voices to crack. I'm saying schedule, variety, detractor trolls, and time discussing politics in some manner. You know, I need him to say comment. Absolutely. I'm doing hand grass. I'm displaying YouTuber jail. Say int. I'm saying kick. Food talk. I'm saying fuck. DSP drive it. Goal and help. Interesting nonsense. I'm mentioning Twitter X. I'm making an annoying T sound. And I'm saying nervous. I need Phil to smack his lips. I'm saying obviously. Him repeating the same point constantly. Him touching his face. And I'm snorty. So there we go. If we win again, we had another $10 to bingo prize on. Fuck it. Let's just keep going. Let's just keep this bitch rolling, shall we? Screw it. But yeah, because we're starting from scratch. A second, so this is a second bingo card we have, okay? And also, we need to reset free spaces naturally because, well, we go back to you know, but fuck it. We've used our free spaces. They came in clutch. We got a very easy win there, but you know, screw it. Let's just go. And let's see how we do. If we win a second bingo, fucking incredible. If we don't, then we'll go one anyway. One. So let's go back to it and let's see how we do. Alright, Mark, you're saying, nah, I'm not going to. I mean, Phil will likely touch his face again anyway because it's what he does, you know. But most of the bingo card actually is quite different from how it was the first time round. There's a lot of different squares compared to the first time. So, I mean, I'm optimistic. I'm quietly optimistic.
Who did a $5 Canadian super chat? I forget what the Canadian exchange rate is. Let me check that. I totally forget. Oh, what happened? Oh, here it is. I was gonna say I had the screen saved open here. $5. So that is $3.68. Wow, did the Canadian dollar drop? I feel like it was more than that before. Yikes, that's not good. And the US dollar is plummeting. I don't know what's going on, but it is. Like the US dollar has lost a lot of value recently. So for those of you across the pond over there, you guys are lucky. Your currency actually is worth something. Ours is, pretty soon ours will be like the yen, I guess. That's what it looks like anyway. So thank you, Beware of Bob. So he did super chat. He says, please add pickle gin. Now, I think I know what he's talking about. Burger. I believe that you can get fermented fruit and vegetables in liquor. I've seen it at my local liquor store. I've seen things like peaches, cherries, and I think I've seen alcoholic pickles. I'm almost positive I've seen like a jar of alcoholic pickles in the moonshine section. So that's all well and good, and that's a good idea. Maybe I could have done that for the marathon, except we didn't talk about it until right now, and I'm not going anywhere before the marathon on Friday. I already went to the liquor store. Like I said, I bought all these shots and everything for the event. So sadly, I cannot get that in time. Maybe for the future. Maybe that is something I could get. We could do as a silly thing. You know, every $50 raised, I eat an alcoholic pickle. It's so stupid. That sounds so dumb, but you know people would like that. They'd be like, this is so stupid, we'll do it, right? So maybe I will do that in the future, all right? It's something stupid we can do. But for now, We can't do it by Friday. I'm not going to be able to get it, all right? Thank you, Beware Bob, for the super chat and the suggestion. I actually think it's a silly suggestion that could work. All right, now what's funny is people in Kick Chat are using the thumbs down Patrick Star emo, saying they want pickles. You can have pickles. All we got to do is hit the goals. It's not my fault they didn't put it on the app. We can go complain to Sonic and say, hey, guys, you suck shit. Because they do. But don't complain to me. I had every intention of doing this on Monday. It's not my fault Sonic closed down in my town because they don't know how to run a business. And they literally shut down their fast food restaurant that was in the middle of the busiest part of my city where thousands of people drive through every day who are hungry, yet they still close. Go complain to them, not to me. I don't run the business. Okay. Cool. All right. Some more shout outs. We got a $3 tip to start the tipping for today. It's a troll.
Burger.
It's an absolute troll, so you can kiss my ass. Okay,
Burger.
let's take a look. That's surprising because usually trolls do dollar tips. That was a $3 tip. Okay. Another troll. Wow. 2 troll tips who know I'm not going to read them out, yet they still sent me their money. You're not very smart, are you? Oh, well. Anyway, all right. So, if you want to see pickles on the menu, please support the streams. We can actually 100% get it now. As they say, better late than never, right? So let's get it going. Let's get some support. We have a super chat. Can we get a legit tip from someone with a functioning brain? Can we get some subs? Because I'll be honest, yes, once again this week, sadly, Kick is kind of lagging. If you take a look, it's Wednesday, so we're halfway through my streaming week, and we got like 20 subs all week. And we are way, way, way down on subs on Kick compared to what we usually get. So it would be great to get some more subs on Kick if you like the content. Now, also, I should bring this up. Today, we're doing Death Stranding 2, and this is, very matter-of-factly, a make-or-break stream for the game. And you might say, well, what does that mean? All right, well, it means thus. Death Stranding 2 is exactly as I had predicted.
That is not... God. It means thus. Steve? I'm pretty sure it's right on Steve's blackboard.
Stranding 2, and this is, very matter-of-factly, a make-or-break stream for the game. And you might say, well, what does that mean? All right, well, it means thus. Death Stranding 2 is exactly as I had predicted. It's the same game as Death Stranding 1, with a few tweaks here or there, but for the most part, it's nearly identical when it comes to the gameplay loop. Where it shines are the improved graphics, the music, the artistic design, and the story, which I knew would be the case. I said this up front, that Death Stranding 1 was the same, where the gameplay elements weren't very fun, but man, the game itself was unique as hell with that plot, and I would love to experience another good plot. But it's 2025, all right? It's not 5 years ago when we played Death Stranding 1. Things are different. I'm in demand. People all the time are asking me to play various different games. Like right now, literally, people are like, play RimWorld, play Vampire Survivor, play another driving sim that you haven't played yet. Okay, play Suikoden 2 HD. I mean, that's off the top of my head, things that people are asking me to play because they like me and my content and they want to see me play those games, and they're willing to step up and engage and support with that content. So my streams are basically in contention, meaning what I actually do on a stream matters.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
I'm not going to continue to play a game where people find it incredibly boring. I'm just not. All right, and I'll be honest, with Death Stranding 1, here's what happened. And this is like 4 or 5 years ago when the first game... What year did Death Stranding 1 come out, just for the record? It was 2019. Wow, that's even longer than I thought. So wow, we're talking almost 6 years ago. It was November 2019. I didn't realize it was that long ago. It actually doesn't feel like that long ago. Okay, so what has changed in nearly 6 years? It's this simple. It's not about me saying I want to play a game, picking it, and sticking with it and playing it to the end, regardless of the fact of if my audience likes it or not. Because that's exactly what I used to do. And that business model doesn't work. Okay, and I've told you guys this over the last 6 to 8 months, that I have to change things if I want to continue to be successful. I have to play things you want. And I know that now. All right. However, from time to time, there may be exceptions. For example, Clair Obscur was absolutely Game of the Year material, and I played through it despite the fact it wasn't always getting support. Okay? A game like Suikoden 1, I didn't think would get support, but then it did, and I was blown away that you guys did support that playthrough. Thank you for doing that. That's why we will be playing Suikoden 2 over the course of this summer, as I promised. But in general, I have to put stuff in the rotation that you guys want and will show up and engage with and support, or else what am I doing here? I'm not just here to play games for me. I'm here to play games for an audience that wants to see those games and will support those playthroughs. So I have to change with the audience's desires and wants and likes. And I get it now. You know, I used to be stubborn, I used to be obstinate, and I used to be like, no, I bought this game and now I'm playing it to the end, too bad, if you like it or not. But now I understand that's not the case. And the thing is, the reason that I'm able to adjust on the fly now is you, because you have been supporting me so much, right? You have. You've been hitting goals, and things are good now. I can afford to buy any game. I can afford to buy equipment that I can add on to my setup at any moment for a game. I have this flexibility, and that's thanks to you, all right? On the same time, all right, we can have fun things happen that are temporary and know that they're temporary, and then when they get worn out, we can say, okay, move on. For example, we're doing these chill playthroughs right now, like driving simulators, like Truck Sim, Taxi Life. They're fun, but maybe within a few weeks, they won't pan out anymore. Well, guess what? I spent over $300 for a wheel accessory, but you guys have already supported these games so much, it's all good. It's already more than pays for itself. I'm not complaining. I'm having a great time with this stuff. I know you guys are, and that's what I mean. Like, the way I see it, all right, is very simple. You want it, come hang out, support it, we keep doing it. You don't want it, well, then don't show up, don't support, and then I won't play it anymore. You can't really be more simple than that, okay? And that's sadly how you operate a business. I know some people, oh, well, then you don't have passion for games. Oh, I do have passion for games. It's just that I'm 43 years old, and it's time to wise up and grow up and realize reality is this is my job. This is not my hobby. This is not something I do on the side, and I have a behind-the-scenes career. All right, this is my job. I have to balance all these things properly, and I have to play what you want. So, in regards to Death Stranding 2, my opinion is thus. So far, I like the game for its plot, its graphics, its music, and its artistic direction. I think the gameplay is meh. I actually don't dislike the gameplay because this time around, I'm used to it. I played Death Stranding 1, so I know what's coming, and I'm like, okay. But it's also, I'll acknowledge, it's not riveting. At all. In any regard, it's not a riveting game. It is quite boring when it comes to the gameplay. Run around with boxes on your back, drive vehicles around, avoid BTs. Every once in a while, do a fight against some humans or maybe a boss. Wash, rinse, and repeat. Now, I'm sure there will be more elements later on, and typically there always are. They add new things to it that actually change it up. So I'm sure later on, maybe there'll be new ways to traverse the terrain, new vehicles, and new things like that, right? Maybe they will. I don't know. I'm sure there's probably some new stuff, okay? But I don't foresee there being some groundbreaking new stuff that's going to make this game blow us away. We're 9 hours in. We're out of the intro. We're actually into the regular meat of the game now. And we've seen what the game is, right? There's no shocking twist here. We kind of know what to expect moving forward. So that being said, today is make or break day for Death Stranding. If today people show up, engage, and support this stream, and we hit goals and everything's good, I will continue to keep Death Stranding 2 in the rotation, and we will play it as a full playthrough. However, if it tanks and people stop showing up and aren't engaging and are just complaining the game is boring, play anything else, and there's no support, then I'm not going to continue to play Death Stranding. And I said this up front when I started last week with the game. I said, I know what this is. And by the way, when I played the first game in 2019, this was the case where I kept playing it, despite the fact that my audience was complaining constantly that it was boring, they didn't want to see it. I toughed through it and beat it, and the whole second half of the playthrough was basically not very successful at all. I had incredibly slow streams, I wasn't making a lot, and I was complaining about it. And, I mean, whose fault is that? Well, Kojima didn't design the game for streamers. He was going for something different. I don't think I can really blame Kojima. The viewers were just being honest with me, saying this game is boring as dirt. I don't think I can blame the viewers. Honestly, the blame lies solely on my shoulders. I was the stubborn, obstinate guy that said, I'm going to keep playing this game, despite the fact that you guys are telling me not to play it. And I'm changing now. I'm changing for the better. I'm listening to feedback. I'm going to only play stuff you guys want. So I gotta listen. There will be exceptions every once in a while. Like I said, if there's something that's like a really big favorite of mine or a retro game from the past or something that I want to bring back or revive or, we'll do that. But for the most part, if I want to stay successful, I have to listen to you. All right? And I get that. Now, it took me a long time. My big stubborn head, hard as a fucking rock. Okay? I had to learn that the hard way. But now I've learned, and now look at what we're doing. I mean, seriously. Now we've got awesome streams all the time, fun playthroughs, chill vibes, great atmosphere, fun marathons all the time, new equipment being added all the time. This is awesome. Right? And thank you for that we're to this level. But you have to understand, I have to stick to my guns of how we're doing things around here for this to continue. If I say...
God. He is being boring again.
He is being boring again, tipped £1. Okay, to get a gifted membership, click on join, then press the 3 dots in the top right corner. Go to gifted, select auto accept. We'll give you time to get this
Oh God. Not the E's again. There's more. There's more. There's another one.
E-member bomb.
There you go. Jesus Christ, man. Thank you very much for that contribution. He has been boring again. So it looks like so. I mean, apparently, yeah. So, oh, for God's sake.
Bomb?
My biggest fans are idiots.
You gotta be fucking... Sonny, you're fucking losing your fucking mind, Sonny. But look, oh, for God's sake, you didn't... For fuck's sake. I mean, thank you very much, Sonny. But it's Jesus Christ, man, it's way too fucking much. Well, Sonny has gifted another 50 members, which is 10 free spaces. So we're up to 11. We're up to 11 free spaces. Hang on, we're not one, have we? Oh my fucking God! So I need to wait for all 50 to roll out, and when that happens, I will tell you who's all got a membership. So, but yeah, it's like I think 25 and doled it so far. So I'll wait for it all to finish, and then I'll read out who all got members. Thank you, Sonny, very much. But yeah, Jesus Christ, man, you need to calm down. You're losing your mind. I think the cold, extreme weather is making Sonny do very bizarre things. But I don't know. Christ alive. But there you go. Thank you very much for Sunny. We have another 11 free spaces. This is, I don't think we've ever won bingo twice in one fucking stream before, but it looks like it could be happening soon.
To this level, but you have to understand, I have to stick to my guns of how we're doing things around here for this to continue. If I say, well, no one's going to show up for Death Stranding 2, but I'm playing it for another 40 hours anyway, I might as well just quit. I might as well just quit and just go play it myself and not stream. What's the point? I'm wasting your time if you don't want to see it, right? Now, I don't know. Maybe today people will show up and engage and support with Death Stranding 2, and if you do, then I know what you want. So, there you have it. It's very easy to show what you want to see me play. Show up to the streams, engage with the content, and support it. And by the way, I will say this as well. I realize that I have a silent majority of viewers who are behind the scenes, who don't speak up in chat, and also who maybe watch on demand. I know this, okay? If you're one of those people, you can still make your voice heard. You can engage with the content by liking the videos, by leaving comments with feedback, by actually supporting via things like super thanks if you can, because I'm well aware with Death Stranding 2, the entire playthrough is getting claimed for music, so you could still do like a tip, something like that. Say, hey, just so you know, I'm here for Death Stranding 2. I'm loving the playthrough. Here you go. Here's a tip. That counts. All right, so there you go. So let's see what you guys want.
So before Phil continues, let me get through this list here. So Sunny, gifting 50 members, crazy bastard. Congratulations to the following people for getting membership. Congratulations to Timothy Grimley, Rummy, Thick McNasty, Gordon Flowers pointing at Derek, Eric Malum, Max Fingerblast, what a name, Dusty Kale, Colleen S, Blask, Kakashki.
Fuck the fuck off.
I'll get to you in a second, Steve. Kakashki 105, Mark Twain, Hoffer, Oreo Cat, King Be Cruel. Oh wait, King Be Cruel got a fucking membership. Ooh. Cicada, Disco 23, Sokorev Pune, Trez, Ludwig Lord Order, Scorpion, Chio, Cobalt Bullet, Thorin, Dublank Duvel, Dankest Memes, Osama Bin Phil, Beznan, Dominic Greenwood, NCMNN, Surgical Slinky, Narrow, G McFly, but there's more, there's more, I'm trying to get through the list, there's like fucking more. So that was those ones. And the other members were, so we also have, two things. We also have Ice Age, Savage Today, Dixon Rears, Spaghetti, Cthulhu, Otto Insane, Guerra, Hoonigan46, Lou Reed, Louis Holmes, Sarah V, Stoney Stank, Purple Haze 112, Charlie, John Shivley, Damice, The Camden Dutchman, and finally, Artyom Groznish. So, thank you, Sonny, for gifting 50 members, you crazy bastard. If you just got a membership there off Sonny, make sure you thank them as well. We got free spaces, memberships as well there, fantastic stuff indeed. Very kindy indeed. Thank you, Steve, for popping your 2-month Bingo Harry membership message saying thanks for not letting my account be able to receive your membership on YouTube. See, like, Steve, I'm the same, by the way. I cannot get him either. It's so annoying. Like, because it's like a legacy account or something. It's like a brand account. I added something like years ago when I was on YouTube to, but there's certain accounts that can and cannot receive gifted memberships, and I'm in the same boat as you. And because of that, I think I'm not able to give them either. Like, you know how some YouTube channels are able to like reward their streams by giving like 10 memberships? I don't have that option for the exact same reason. So yeah, it is what it is, yeah. But remember, Steve, if you're a member of your own volition, Steve, which I assume you are because you can't receive them, make sure you manually change your membership level to the cheaper level. Because I'm going to remove, you're still on the more expensive level, I believe. Do not select this. So yeah, if you're a member of your own volition, Steve, make sure you manually change it yourself before the end of July, because I will be deleting the more expensive level come the end of the month to try and get everyone on the cheaper level. I mean, it's the exact same membership, and all that jazz. I'm not changing what the perks are, whatever. I'm just trying to make it cheaper for everyone because I feel like I was ripping people off. So yeah, I'm doing my best to let people know and give them plenty of time to try and transition over to the cheaper one. So there we go. But anyway, what can I say? So let me try it. So we were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We are 4 away from our full house, for fuck's sake. We're 4 away from our second full house. Absolutely insane. Oh, Darkside Ranter's got a wee query. I wonder, hold on, sorry. I wonder if you have to do like Broadside Phil does. He has to open his stream in a different window for a gift memberships. I don't think it's anything to do with that, Darkside Ranter. Like, I can't mind what the term is, but it's something to do like, you know, it's like, it's either a brand account or a legacy account on YouTube or something like that. It's just, I don't know, I'm pretty sure not all, there are certain memberships that just don't have these things enabled. Put it that way. Like, I could look up right now, like a tutorial. How do I? Hang on, 2 seconds. Let me just cast search on Google just to be sure, but I'm pretty sure I can't do it. Yeah, YouTube creators can enable their viewers to receive blah blah blah. Yeah, viewers need to opt in to receive these gifts or whatever's. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I can't. Yeah, I can't do it. If a channel is not enabled to give them blah 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 blah. Sure, that's not. Yeah, I'm trying to think of search this sort of thing. But yeah. Yeah, I don't have the options in my chat anyway as well, so yeah, I'm pretty sure I can't do it. But fuck it. Anyway, we're 4 away from a full house. Let's see what Phil says. Apparently Phil's a bit unhinged in this show today. I've heard things from people that have seen the future. Phil is a bit unhinged and he's threatening to wage quit the game before he's even starting the game. Like we might not even see the game get put up today.
All right, you have to understand my model of success is based on crowdfunding and will be moving forward. I can't get the level of support I used to get via views and stuff because everyone steals my content. It's just that simple. With so many people illegally stealing my content on a daily basis, I can't make a living off of ad revenue and views. That's why I don't care about it. What I care about is people who actually support concretely through crowdfunding to show me what they want. Okay? So there you have it. All right. So today is make or break for Death Stranding 2. Right after this podcast, we're going to start playing. We'll see how it goes. And I'll be honest with you, I would be a little sad to see it go because I feel like the story is just getting started. We just had a big advancement of the plot last time we played, and now we're in the meat of the game, which is getting interesting. But I also wouldn't be like, oh no, I'm really, missing out if I don't play it. Again, it's a good story, but that's about it. At the end of this year, I would be shocked if people are like, Death Stranding 2 is Game of the Year.
And just like that, we're 1 away from a full house. We're 1 away from a full house again. For a second time today.
I don't think so. People who love Kojima will love it, but I'm not seeing this as being like a groundbreaking, earth-shaking, momentous event in gaming, nor is the gaming, world looking at it like that either. People are just kind of like, it's there. So, there you go. Okay, let's do some shout-outs, all right? Chris did a £2 super chat and says, hi, Phil, much love. Thank you to Chris for the super chat this morning. The pound is worth a ton right now. I think pounds might...
Phil's eyes are up. The pound is so strong right now. Please, my British-style viewers, please give me all those pounds because it means more dollars for me.
It'd be on like a crazy all-time high or something. That's worth $2.71. That's super chat. Thank you, Chris, for that. I appreciate it. It's almost worth $1.5. It's worth something like $1.36. It's crazy. Okay. What's up, MVL? Right, how you doing this morning? How's it going, everybody? All right, let's take a look here. We got more tips. Hopefully they're not troll tips. Here we go. Oh, another moron. All right, ignore them. Continuing with bullshit. Can we get a real tip? Let's see. Shinkin25 with a $4 tip. I'll entertain this one. How much aluminum foil do you use on a weekly basis? Almost none. Almost none. If we're going to store stuff like food, typically we have freezer bags or we have storage bags and we put them in those. We don't usually wrap stuff in foil. The things we would wrap in foil would be like, for example, if we bought a ton of like meat, like red meat or something, and then you're storing half of it, you wrap it in foil, and then or you can do freezer paper too. So it's kind of half and half. But currently, I don't think we have anything in our fridge that's wrapped in aluminum foil. Does Kat wear an apron when she cooks or cleans? No. Okay. So there you go. Thanks for the first tip of the day, Shinkin.
Bruh.
Thank you. Oops. I opened something by accident. Thank you for the incredibly intrusive and personal questions. How dare you ask me such ridiculously prying questions? Don't you think that I'm entitled to some privacy? How dare you?
Who fucking cares?
Okay. All right. So, folks, we got a couple things going. If you want to see Grillo's Pickles meal from Sonic as soon as humanly possible, support the stream. Let's get some goals going. Let's hit them. Let's get it rolling. Let's get the momentum going. Right now we're at $9. Let's get that to $900. And then we'll have Grillo's Pickles very soon. In fact, if we did that, that would be 6 goals. So we'd be at 48 goals. So all you got to do is contribute $900 right now, and we'll be at 48 goals. We'll be in position to do Grillo's Pickles tomorrow. That's all. Just a low price of $900. I mean, that's not a lot to ask. I can't do this with a straight face. So anyway, thank you guys. Please support the stream if you want Grillo's Pickles. That's number 1. Number 2, if you want Death Stranding 2 to continue, please support the stream as well. So it's kind of a dual purpose, 2 different things, right? Please support the stream. Let's get it rolling. We actually got more that just came in. We got Omega Sauce has gifted a sub over on Kick. Thank you, Omega Sauce. Who did it go to? It's weird because it didn't show up.
Who fucking
cares? It showed up down here in my queue, but it didn't show up in chat. That's weird, but it's legit. So thank you, Omega Sauce.
That's our first sub of the day. That gets us up to 14 bucks of support here. Okay. All right.
Boom.
All right, so
Member bomb.
my biggest fans are idiots.
Well, we've won bingo again. We were one away from a full house, and Broside Phil decided, you know what, I'm going to fucking be the one to win bingo this time. So thank you, Broside Phil, for gifting 5 members. Those members went to Kenny B. Wrighton, Hell Rel, Laika, Dave's Not Here, and Mamal36. So there we go. Thank you, Broside Phil, for gifting those members. If you just got a membership there, make sure you thank Broside Phil for gifting those members. So, 12 free spaces, eh? Interesting number.
Burger. Full house? Oh boy. How exciting. Anyway.
Right, so, for the first time ever, we have won 2 bingos in one stream. Now, I'm not going to do another one because I don't want to fucking be accused of being a greedy bastard and thinking, oh, it's like, nah. What we will do, okay? We've won bingo. We're victorious in bingo. Happy days. Let's just fucking listen to some more of what Phil says. I assume people that have seen the future, is there anything of interest or note from Phil today, or is it just constant begging? Is it just constant non-stop rampant fucking crazy ass begging? Well, for him to fucking quit the game or whatever, quit the game before he even starts the fucking game. I don't know, I don't want to fucking just like bail in case Phil is actually some good fucking thing that Phil goes over at some point, but yeah, I don't know. He's just basically begging non-stop. What a fucking surprise. We cannot do another fucking bingo. No. It'd be fucking too crazy fucking doing our bingo card. No. We're 35 minutes behind live DSP as things stand. I assume he's still going, of course, because, well, actually, he's on Twitter right now. Yeah, he's fucking going through Twitter right now. Marbles on a Wednesday? How bold. I don't know. Brosted Phil suggesting a 3x3 card. I mean, we could do a 3x3. Fuck me. Fine. Okay, 3x3. Fuck it. Why not? Hold on. 2 seconds. I need to change settings off to do 3x3. So give me a wee second or 2 here. Give me a wee fucking second or 2 here. Fine. We'll do a fucking 3x3. Hold on. So, Jesus Christ, man. Right. 3, so the grid size is 3, save that. I've got to change a sound file as well, since it's no longer 5 in a row, but 3 in a row, so I need to make that. So there we go. So let me change that, open that, so there we go. And I think I'm ready to, oh shit, what happened there? Okay, I think we're good to go. If I just press this button, it should launch the 3x3 bingo card. There we go. And Broside Phil, since you helped us win bingo, actually before we even begin, hold on.
Burger.
Let me just make sure. So randomise bingo. There we go. Fuck it, just when you had to randomise the bingo back in the picture. But Broside Phil, you helped us win bingo there, so you get to pick a number for this one. Okay, you get to pick a number, Broside Phil, for this particular card. Jesus Christ, man. Darkside Ranter says obvious question, but I assume nothing like this has happened in the history of bingo. I've never had anything like this happen before. I've never done 2 bingos back to back. Usually if we win bingo once, we just fucking accept it as that, you know. Broside Phil has picked a number, it says 929. There we go. You know, I kind of swore, I mean, I don't know. Oh, we got it. Oh, squeaky wheels. Oh, God. The squeaky wheels are tipped.
Squeaky Wheels Cat tipped £1. Squeak, crack, squeak, crack. I had to get my leg amputated because there was too much starch in my potatoes.
That is dark as all hell. Squeaky Wheels, not Jade this time, Squeaky Wheels Cat. Well, first of all, how fucking massively reinforced is that chair to fucking wheel her fucking arse around? And second, well, look, when it comes to Cat, she is the wheel. She rolls as it is. Do not fucking waste time trying to put her in that chair. She just fucking rolls anyway. Just make sure she's always going downhill. Oh, God. It's like, what is it? Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a fucking second. Give me a fucking second. I'll find Cat for you. Hold on, 2 seconds. Let me find it. This is stupid. Hold on. Let me find it. I found it. Hooray. It's a
You're not
Family Guy
going to
thing.
get dinner started. She's going to tell that sloppy old Spanish maid to do it. And she will, but only because she needs money to pay for medicine for her prematurely overweight son, Diabito.
Mama, may I have
So this is how Kat can move about the chair.
cookie?
No, Diabito. Roll back to kitchen.
Oh.
Yeah, that's Cat for you. There's fucking Cat right there. There you go. Yeah, don't waste a chair in her, you know what I mean? She'll just fucking break it like she breaks everything else. Good stuff indeed. So this is the card we have. Broadside Fellas helped us pick this card. This is the card we have today for our third bingo card of the game. 3x3 one this time. We need Phil to say basically, dude, shocked, him discussing drama, him saying DSP tries it, nonsense, him having dead air, him saying essentially, and finally him doing a wire T-pose. You guys know how to drill. Can we fucking win 3 in a row? Who fucking knows? Let's just... Also, before we even start, I need to remove the free spaces. The free spaces get removed because we have no free spaces again because we just fucking won bingo there. So, yeah, we're back to 0 for free spaces. But everything else is still... I'm still leaving it, you know, for the snorts and burps, I'm still leaving that at 7. And I'm still leaving the big counter on as well. That all counts because it's the same fucking stream.
Shall we get to our topics of the day? I'm here all day on the 4th Demolition Daddy. There's a marathon. Okay. Okay. So, we have news stories. They're not good. Well, I guess one of them's good, depending on your perspective. I think we'll talk about one news story first, then the other. Okay.
Burger.
So. Hold on. Do I have the effects on? Okay, turn that effect off. I just want to double check to see if this works. Give me 1 second.
Why does it feel like he's not at 1.5? He must be at 1.5. Hold on. It feels like he wasn't. And yes, that was some dead air as well. He's about to talk about the Microsoft thing, which is definitely drama, so I've got drama ticked off, because I think he's about to segue into it right now. Yeah, he's going to say, okay, I'll untick drama for now, but we'll be ticking it again in a few minutes' time, because he's talking about the Microsoft mass sackings and all that jazz, so that's definitely drama talk.
Well, yes and no, I'm not in the right spot. That's what I was thinking. I gotta move my camera. Let's do that first before we get to the news story. I'll put
Who
myself down.
fucking cares?
So I'll be looking like this. Okay, cool. I think this is better than this, right? This, if I do this, that's the wrong button. Sorry about that. If I do this and this. Yeah, see, I don't like that. Yeah, I'm too small. We'll go with this. That's better. Okay, we'll go with that. Right. I do like that better because now I changed the camera angle perspective. I think this looks a lot better from that perspective. So, okay. So let me get set up here. All right.
You can definitely tell he is hoping that this little segment is going to go viral. Like, he is all that time going into it for this setup of, he's going to clip this and record it, he's going to have it separate from his other shit, and he's going to hope this is going to fucking take off and explode and be the big main talking point on YouTube.
Alrighty, folks, we ready for some news? Hold on. I got a $4.20 tip from Diarrhea and a bunch of nonsense name. So thanks to Diarrhea, disgusting name, weirdo. Great $4.20 tip. And no, I'm not putting that name on the leaderboard. I'm gonna call you a nonce. I'm gonna go British. I'm gonna call you a nonce. Thanks for the $4.20 tip, nonce. There you go. If you want
wait, what?
Your name on the leaderboard, use a real name. Not that nonsense. But thanks for the tip.
Does Phil? I don't think Phil understands what that word means. If he said what I think he says, I don't think he understands what that word means.
Okay.
Oh, let's see how he spelled it. Yep. Yep. He said, oh my. I don't think he understands what that means. Oh my.
God, it's like you just use words you hear randomly to try and sound smarter.
Oh God Almighty, this is yeah. Steve kind of sums up, yeah. Oh my God, and Derek's back. He's back. It's like, oh, he's fucking. Did I turn the fucking Voldemort? He's back. He's back. Derek's back. Jesus. So Phil was happy to have that on his stream, rolling across time and time again. Phil wrote that of his own volition. No, I just want people to be aware of that. Phil. So let me rewind it. But yeah, Phil was happy to have this on his stream.
I got a $4.20 tip from Diarrhea and a bunch of nonsense name. So thanks to Diarrhea, disgusting name, weirdo. Great 420 tip. And no, I'm not putting that name on the leaderboard. I'm going to call you a nonce. I'm going to go British. I'm going to call you a nonce. Thanks for the 420 tip, nonce. There you go.
I want to see how his chat. Keep an eye on Phil's kick chat and YouTube chat. I want to see how they react as well.
If you want your name on the leaderboard, use a real name. Not that nonsense. But thanks for the tip. Okay. Why are you guys saying Pickle Diddy? Pickle Diddy? That doesn't sound right. Pickle Diddy. Okay, it's time for some news. Are we ready? No, I'm not playing Black Ops 6 Beavis and Butthead. I don't care. I'm done with Black Ops 6. The next Call of Duty I'll be playing will be the one that comes out this fall. I think it's Black Ops 7. That's what I'm playing. We've retired Call of Duty for the year. I played more than enough of it. Okay. Here we go. So.
This is drama talk. We can take drama.
Burger. We have breaking news, everybody. This is straight from Naughty Dog, the game developer of Uncharted, The Last of Us, and many other games. All right, including, I think, Crash Bandicoot back in the day, right? Crash Bandicoot. Breaking news. To our Naughty Dog community, we wanted to let you know that studio head Neil Druckmann delivered the following message to our team this morning. I've made the difficult decision to step away from my creative involvement in The Last of Us on HBO. With work completed on Season 2, and before any meaningful work starts on Season 3, now is the right time for me to transition my complete focus to Naughty Dog and its future projects, including writing and directing our exciting next game, Intergalactic: The Heretic Prophet, along with my responsibilities as studio head and head of creative. Co-creating the show has been a career highlight. It's been an honor to work alongside Craig Mazin to executive produce, direct, and write the last 2 seasons. I'm deeply thankful for the thoughtful approach and dedication the talented cast and crew look to adapting The Last of Us Part 1 and the continued adaptation of The Last of Us Part 2. So you might say, why was this announced? Okay? It's a good question. Why was this publicly announced? Because think of it this way. Let's say this wasn't publicly announced and they continued on making The Last of Us TV show without Neil Druckmann's involvement. Would anyone know or care? No. The show would just continue. People would watch the show for its own merits and determine if it was good or not, and continue to either watch or not watch, depending on if it was good or not. People don't actually care if Neil Druckmann or anyone else. I mean, I don't care if Stephen King writes it. I don't care if...
Oh, you definitely fucking do care. You have a fucking massive hate boner for Neil Druckmann. Whether deserved or not, you fucking have made it fucking clear as crystal that you fucking have a big issue and a big problem with Neil Druckmann.
If J.K. Rowling writes it, I don't care if anyone writes it. I don't care who's writing it. I just want it to be good. Right? That's all I care about. So why then would this be some kind of an announcement? Okay? And that's really what we have to analyze, because there's several different scenarios that could actually be possible. Okay? So scenario number 1, Neil Druckmann actually believes people care about him. Like, he legitimately believes that, like, people see him as a good writer and a force of creativity that they like, and they're going to be upset.
Well, why are you hyper-fixated on Neil Druckmann? This is incredible. I feel like we are to Phil what Phil is to Neil Druckmann at this rate, except Neil Druckmann is even aware of Phil's existence. Am I the only one getting that vibe? You know, I feel like, yeah, I honestly feel like Phil is an official die-hard Neil Druckmann detractor, and look at him hyper-analysing this message and breaking into the fucking psyche of Neil Druckmann, you know? This is utterly bizarre.
That, like, people see him as a good writer and a force of creativity that they like, and they're going to be upset, or they want to know ahead of time if he's going to be involved with this show or not, because if he's not involved and they think he is, then you'd be deceiving your audience. Okay? Neil Druckmann is insane if that's what he's actually thinking. Because, for those who don't know, absolutely no one in Hollywood likes Neil Druckmann. He has been laughed at. All right? He made The Last of Us Season 1, along with this Craig Mazin guy. It was reviewed well. It got lots of views on HBO. And what happened was Druckmann got even more full of himself, if you can even believe that's possible. All right? But he did. He actually started to think that now he's going to be like some Hollywood hotshot. And he's going to start hobnobbing with the snobs, and he's going to start, you know. And so he started appearing at, like, red carpet events. And he'd be, like, standing on the carpet. Now, you know, at those events, the people who are, like, actually celebrities will go up and stand on, like, the backdrop. And, oh, the paparazzi will come up and start taking pictures of them. Oh, my God, let's ask them questions, right? And it'll show up on, like, Extra and those kind of, like, tabloid shows. He went, and no one cared, and no one even knew who the hell he was. He would be standing there. No one took his picture. No one talked to him. He was completely ostracized. As if, like, what are you doing here? Like, no one knows who you are. No one cares. Like, what are you doing? Now, the funny part about this is, okay, recently, Druckmann, in an interview just a couple months ago, because I covered it on the show, said he's essentially feeling burned out, and he feels like he only has one more good game in him, and then he's probably going to retire. He's outright said that. Like, he's trying to prepare Naughty Dog to be able to take the reins and do stuff for themselves without his involvement.
Wait a second. Did Phil just say essentially? Hold on.
Recently, like, what are you doing? Now, the funny part about this is, okay, recently, Druckmann, in an interview just a couple months ago, because I covered it on the show, said he's essentially feeling...
He did. Okay, I almost missed that. I almost missed him saying essentially. So yeah, I had to make sure I didn't miss that and go on TikTok. Good stuff indeed. Goodness me. Sonny says, yeah, I think I'm confident, yeah. A couple of hundred new members and member bombs will do that, so I think, you know, I will check when the stream's over, but I think we do have some more free spaces. Not free spaces. We have more spaces for emojis for people in chat to use. Of course, the question is, what sort of emojis would you like to see added? Like, what sort of thing would be good to add for a member in a YouTube detractor stream? You know, our most recent one was an Argentina flag, and we had like a 220 sign as well, and all that jazz. You know, but if you guys can think of any good new ones to add, because all these new members have got, you know what I mean, for sure. Has certainly unlocked one or two more at the very least, I think, you know what I mean. So if anyone can think of a good suggestion to some sort of an idea of what you want to see. I mean, if you're a member and you want an emoji to use, by all means, you know, feel free to share your ideas.
Turned out, and he feels like he only has one more good game in him, and then he's probably going to retire. He's outright said that. Like, he's trying to prepare Naughty Dog to be able to take the reins and do stuff for themselves without his involvement moving forward. Like, he's feeling like he's getting too old for it and he's going to retire. And I was like, oh, poor Druck. He literally has not actually made a game yet. Old bastard. He didn't make any of the Uncharted's. He took credit for Last of Us 1 when, from all internal reports, actually, it was other people who wrote Last of Us 1, and he just took all the credit for it because then those people left the company after the fact. And then Last of Us 2, which really was his baby, ended up being this insanely polarizing game with its ultra-liberal, attitudes, and him coming out outright saying, if you don't like it, you're a bigot, basically getting sales based on leftists.
Oh my god, this is getting stupid now. That's like 3 in a row of bullshit.
Policies and agendas and politics. We can go into that all day, right? But he hasn't really done much as the head of the studio besides tank The Last of Us, completely start and then cancel a multiplayer game based on The Last of Us, made a TV series where Season 1 was good. Why? Because it was based on The Last of Us 1. You know, the game he didn't write? And now Season 2 of the TV show, which is based on the game he wrote, has tanked. Did you know that The Last of Us Season 2 has less than half of the viewership of Season 1? It lost more than 50% of the audience. Why? Because The Last of Us 2 fucking sucks. This time around, when he went to tell the same story twice, people didn't buy his leftist narrative anymore. Why? Because leftist narrative isn't popular anymore. It was 5...
But offside Phil, what sort of... I feel like I'm about to get fucking, like... I feel like a dumb bastard here, I'm about to get fucking tricked here. I have a unique experience for you. You may never be able to answer this question in this manner again. 1. What day of the month is it? It's Wednesday, isn't it? And how many bingos do you have this month? How many bingos do I have this month? That's a good point, yeah. I mean, what day? It's the 2nd. This is the 2nd of July. And we've had 2 bingo streams. This is a 2nd bingo stream in a month. You know, we're not even finished the 2nd bingo stream in a month yet. And yet, we have won bingo 3 times so far in 2 days. And we might win it 4 times if we get another full house on this stream in 2 days, which is, yeah, insane. I see where you're coming from there, for sure. But yeah, we have had 3 bingos in 2 days, which has never ever happened before. You know, I guess that makes up for Phil being off all weekend and not being here on a Sunday. We had an extra bingo squeezed in there on this. There we go, good stuff. But aye, if we get a full house on this card, it'll be 4 bingos in 2 days. Which I don't think we'll ever do again.
Plus years ago, but now there's been a big cultural movement in the world. Everything right-wing is being pushed to the forefront now. Our entire government shifted in the United States. People aren't eating this crap up anymore. So his show tanked. And now he's looking at it like, well, maybe it's time to step back, right? I would bet, if you want to know the truth, I would bet this is not his decision. I would bet it was HBO. The execs at HBO came to him and said, dude, Season 2 was awful. It really is. And we know you're basing it off your games. Well, your second game sucks. The only reason you sold it is because of the cultural push at the time. That's over. You're out. we'll let Craig keep running the show because now we've invested so much money into it, right? So we'll keep it going. But dude, you're fucking go kick rocks because no one wants to watch the show anymore because of you. So that's what I think anyway. I think this announcement is...
So I'm just kind of laughing that Phil has the word nonce on his scrolling leaderboard. Remember, Phil doesn't want to have offensive things on his tip, you know, his leaderboard. His contribution board scrolling past for all to see. He doesn't want offensive things on there. And there it is right there for all to see. Phil is proudly showing off a nonce.
Against Neil's will, because he already said he's almost done with gaming. Why would he make a giant announcement that he's quitting the show to focus on gaming? Does that make any sense? This announcement is directly contradictory to what he just said in interviews about 2 months ago.
No, it's not. Well, he said he's thinking he's fucking about ready to fucking wrap things up, and now he's stepping back from a TV show to try and focus all that attention and energy on a game. So, I'm not a big fucking fan of Neil Druckmann, but it doesn't seem contradicted to me. It seems like they said they're ready to wind down and whatever, you know what I mean, and can I just give their last hurrah? And then look at this, they have stepped back from their, productive, fucking responsibilities on a TV show to fucking, I don't know. I think Phil's taking Neil Druckmann out of context for it to suit his own narrative. You wouldn't catch us doing that. Anyway, Steve has got a minor derail. Please indulge, he says. Oh well, let's fucking see. Let's see.
His best loved heads.
And I'm talking nonsense.
To broadcast Peter
What?
His best loved heads.
And I'm talking nonsense.
To
Hold on, you need to see the t-shirt, sorry. The full, that's what I'm saying, you didn't really see the full, because it's kind of cropped there because of YouTube, the old player.
Broadcast Peter
Hold on.
His best loved heads.
And I'm talking nonsense.
To
yeah. Oh, fucking... What? Nice derail, Steve. Excellent derail, very robust indeed. Thank you very much.
He's getting burned out and he's ready to kind of step down. Now all of a sudden, oh, I'm quitting the show to focus on games. You just said you were quitting games. So basically, he's getting slapped around and he fucking deserves it. He's a very cocky prick. He thinks he's fucking, this God's gift to gaming. And
I mean, look who the fuck is talking.
Oh, he also thought he was God's gift to Hollywood, okay? And he's basically now getting a reality check. You're not anything. The reason that you're successful is because you stood on the work of others who already wrote Uncharted, who already wrote Last of Us 1, then you claimed it for your own.
Project 791, respect the pact.
You made a sequel that sucked ass, you only sold it because you spun it politically. You called everyone who doesn't like the game a bigot, which is absolutely ridiculous. We couldn't criticize your game for its bad writing. We're bigots? No, you're a tool. And you fooled people. You made people get behind...
Well, Neil Druckmann's bigots, I guess, are Phil Burnell's detractors and trolls. I guess all these people with their head up their arse and think they're fucking better than everyone else like to fucking coin a little fucking name for their critics.
This feel-good movement, not realizing that your game actually stunk. The writing is terrible. Well, guess what? Now you have a TV show with no interactivity, so all the gameplay elements, the graphics, all that stuff isn't a factor anymore. So now your plot has been exposed for what it is. Terrible. Guess what happened? It was rejected by the public. There was no more smoke and mirrors to hide the fact that you suck as a writer. So now exposed, HBO says, you're out. And how much do you want to bet? All of a sudden, in Season 3 of The Last of Us, we are going to see distinct changes from the game.
I'm not a lawyer by any means of imagination. Phil is just literally spouting theories here. Like, this is getting borderline close to, slander. Never mind, he took the word in there and said, here's my theory, here's my hypothesis, and he's trying to state things as almost fact, and he's gone from theorizing to just giving a straight up opinion and saying, here's probably what happened, I can tell you what happened, and now he's starting to spin all sorts of bizarre conspiracies, like he's fucking, he knows better or whatever, just because he's got this massive hate boner for Neil Druckmann for some reason. I really don't understand why Phil hates Neil Druckmann so much. It can't just be a jealousy thing, can it? Surely it's not just fucking jealousy. There has to be something more to it than that.
I predict it. I could be wrong, but I'm predicting that in Season 3 of The Last of Us, the plot will not be the same as it was in the game. They're going to change it because they realize the plot fucking sucks. So now, Druckmann has to focus on Intergalactic, which he didn't want to do. He said he was going to step down soon, and now he's focusing on this because if he doesn't have that, guess what? He has nothing. He has no legacy. So he's forced to go back to the drawing board and make games again. Well, we will see what happens, all right? But that's why I think this was announced. I don't think this would have been public like this if there wasn't an agenda behind it. And I feel like it's kind of twofold. I feel like, number one, HBO wants everyone to know he's off the show, hoping that they'll get some of that viewership back. Okay, that's number one. Number two, he now has to tell everyone, hey, I'm back to games because he's egotistical. He can't just go away. He has to let everyone know, all right, well, don't watch that show. I'm not involved with it anymore. Come play the new games and stuff, right? Unreal. So anyway, we'll see what happens, but it's funny. I said this all along. I'm looking at the wrong camera. It's funny because I've said this all along, and I'll repeat myself, okay? Culture is like a pendulum. Sometimes the pendulum swings all the way this direction. Sometimes the pendulum swings all the way to this direction. Now, you're going to find that sometimes things will be popular when we're all the way to the left, and sometimes things will be popular when we're all the way to the right. But the key to true success is adaptation and finding a way to find success no matter where the pendulum swings. Druckmann is a leftist grifter. That's all he is. That's all he ever was. He can't write. He can't develop. He's a schlub. And he was very popular during this era of about 5 to 10 years. The era ended, and that's the end of it. Now, all of a sudden, every direction he looks, he's failing. His TV show is failing. His games, he had to cancel his multiplayer game because he realized he actually doesn't have the know-how to develop a multiplayer game. He's a schlub. Now, this next game, Intergalactic, doesn't become a huge hit. Guess what? Naughty Dog will be the very next company to see the dominoes topple when it comes to putting all your eggs in one basket. Take a look at what just happened with BioWare and Dragon Age Veilguard. Let's change this entire game to be this one way. Oops, no one wants it. You're screwed. Assassin's Creed Shadows. Hey, let's have 2 protagonists that literally don't exist in Japan when a game is set in feudal Japan. Oops, our game tanked. And I could keep going because there's been about 10 of these games in the last 2 years that have massively flopped. If they don't realize this with Intergalactic, they might be in the same position. And I hate to say it, how the mighty have fallen. I don't want to see it happen. I want these people to wise up. The best thing they could do right now is to actually have Neil Druckmann take a back seat. Have him go on a fucking vacation and have someone else who's actually good at game development step up and start making games. Enough with your, oh, everything has to be ultra-liberal bullshit, and just make good games again. Because guess what? Uncharted was a damned good series.
No, you can't just fucking say, make it, like, the secret to making good games is not fucking saying, okay, well, make it good. Like, you can't just will it into being. It's not as simple as saying, why did this game suck? Well, because it wasn't good. No, there's not a single game developer on the planet, I believe, that goes into trying to create a game thinking, I'm not bothered if it's good or not. Most game developers, especially for big, massive budget games, they're going to go into these fucking projects, hoping it's fucking successful, hoping it'll fucking do well for them, hoping that people will enjoy the fucking product they're fucking making with a big fucking team around them.
And it wasn't ultra-liberal, and it was well-written, and it was entertaining. When it was about the game, it worked. But when you made it about, oh, it has to be this instead, you can only go so far. You can only be successful when that pendulum's over here. But now it's over here. So now you're fucked. Okay. Alrighty. What is the name of the square pixel screen on my shoulder? This is the Divoom, D-I-V-O-O-M, Pixoo, P-I-X-O-O, 64. It is the digital screen that you sync it with their app, and then you can either load animations and pictures in yourself, or you can use things that were created by the community. And I've done a mix of both since I got it, and I really like it. I believe there's another one now, a bigger one, but I don't know because I haven't looked for it. But I do believe that there's another one that they came out with that actually has higher resolution. So maybe one day I'll look into that, but I like this one as it is. You know, I don't really have any complaints, so I'll stick with this one. King Michael, good evening. How you doing? Frank Castle did a $2 super chat, and he's talking about Boss Man Jack. You guys realize I have no idea who that is, right? Like, every once in a while people come in here and start talking about Boss Man Jack. I don't know who that is at all. I don't think I would care anyway, even if I did know. So thanks for the support, but I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay. We're up to 20 bucks of support. So remember, number one, if you want DSP Tries It, Grillo's Pickles as soon as possible, please support.
Oh my god, this is getting stupid now. That's like 3 in a row. Bullshit.
Support the stream and let's hit some goals. And if you want Death Stranding 2 to continue, please support the stream. Okay. Topomaru did a €5 super chat. Can we get your opinion on Stop Killing Games? Hold on. I think the euro went down a bit, actually.
Oh,
$5.90. Okay. Is that's our top super chat?
Wait a second. No, hold on. So he's on $20 right now, okay? So he's on $20 right now. And that contribution was worth $5.90. Is he going to round up or down? He's only 10 cents away from making. So it's practically $26 he's on now. But he's going to fucking exclude the 90 cents, isn't he? I can tell he's going to do it. I can fucking sense it already. He's going to fucking just call it $25.
$5.90. Okay. That's our top super chat? Okay.
Let's see for it. Let's see. Is it 25 or 26?
Cool.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Okay, so
Wait for
I
it.
don't know the story with Stop Killing Games. Okay, I don't. I think someone had talked about
Yep,
it
run it down.
months and months ago, and it was something to do with, I guess, someone, I don't know who, was trying to start an initiative where they were trying to save games that were becoming impossible to play. So, for example, games that had weird DRM.
Hang on. I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure Phil said something dumb there and not a real word. I think Phil just Ralph Wiggum'd that word there. Hang on. I need to hear this again. I think it's... Hold on.
That were becoming impossible to play.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think it was
impossible to play?
I don't know. I'm hearing impossible.
Trying to save games that were becoming impossible to play.
I'm definitely hearing impossible. Me fail English? That's impossible. One more time.
Trying to save games that were becoming impossible to play. So, for example, games that had weird DRM ways to activate them online, but then the server shut down, so now you can never activate the game on PC, it's dead. Or games that were only available via a certain digital distribution service, but then the service stopped distributing the game, so now the game can't be played ever, it's gone, you can't buy it, or something like that, right? That's what I believe it was. That's literally the extent that I know about it. I know that people keep bringing it up recently, that it has something to do, I guess there's a big controversy around the guy involved or something, like the guy who was running it, I guess everyone hates him now, something happened, and now he's like a controversial, polarized, dramatic figure on the internet. I don't care. This really doesn't affect me, nor is it something that I really know.
I like how Toby's trying his best to explain to Phil what it's about. It's about companies providing a way to play old games instead of them pulling the plug.
Know much about. I'm not into the whole old school PC gaming movement. I don't have old PCs. I don't try to play old PC games like that. So I really don't know much about it. So I can't. There's nothing for me to really say. I certainly haven't researched the topic. I'm not, an in-depth journalist who's going to cover it. It's about companies providing a way to play old games instead of pulling the plug. Right, it's like posterity. Having a way that you can still play older games, right? Instead of them just being retired permanently and just a relic of time that people can only remember but never play again. Right, that's what I thought it was.
No, it wasn't. That is not what you thought it was.
Am I not going to bother to research? No, I'm not. I'm not interested. I cover stories I'm interested in. This is probably the least interesting thing to me. There you go.
Old video games from back in your youth have not interest. Wow. Retro gamer, everyone. Lifelong passionate gamer, everyone.
Oh, the guy running it isn't the controversial one. There's another content creator with a big voice and ex-Blizzard employee who disagrees with the idea. Oh, there you go. I know nothing about it. I don't know the situation. I don't care to be involved in the drama. I don't give a shit. There you go. All right. Well, we have another big news story to cover today. It ain't a good one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Microsoft is in the midst of widespread layoffs. Supposedly the report, and this was the early report from this morning, it could actually be wrong. It could be worse. 9,000 plus employees are being laid off across Microsoft in general. So this is not just Xbox. This is the entire company of Microsoft. 9,000 people are losing their jobs. But
that was a borderline T-pose to a counter.
So this is not just Xbox. This is the entire company.
He kind of. It's not really though.
Company of Microsoft. 9,000.
No. We can't count that.
1,000 people are losing their jobs. But notably, the cuts that are really notable and affecting, all right, are Xbox. So I have a feed open. We're going to scroll through because there's a few different things to cover here. Okay. So first off, many of Xbox's subsidiaries are getting hit by the layoffs this morning, including Call of Duty studios like Raven, big cuts at Forza Motorsport developer Turn 10. Nearly 50% of the staff of Forza Motorsport just got laid off. The reports are that the latest Forza Motorsport tanked, that it did not do well. Now, I don't know about Forza Horizon, because Forza Horizon's different. That's the one I play. But Forza Motorsport was the straight-up sim racer. And I guess it just did horribly. So they're actually going to lay off half the company, okay? Now, in addition, there was an MMORPG project from ZeniMax Online Studios who made Elder Scrolls Online. Basically, what they were doing was they were taking all the lessons they learned from Elder Scrolls Online, and they were going to make a whole new MMO. Canceled. Continuing on, because there's more than that. Microsoft has canceled the new Perfect Dark game that they just announced. Do you remember they just announced this recently, that they're rebooting Perfect Dark? And then they closed the entire studio initiative. Wow. And so more and more people are obviously talking about it. There's another one too. There's another MMO from Rare. And I forget what it was called. Starts with an E. That's canceled. So... yeah, look, all this Xbox news today is highlighting they're no longer a third pillar of gaming, just another publisher. And basically what everyone's saying here, I don't know why I'm in the mix from May. This is stupid. The algorithm sucks on, the algorithm really does suck.
Wait, what? Why is he, it's his tweet. He's complaining about his own tweet. Begging for someone to come along and watch him and kick. He's upset. Back from break. Is this a tweet he sent? This is May the 3rd. It randomly put out a fucking tweet official May the 3rd. Back from break and we're live. It's a huge 7-day streaming weekend. Tons of gaming news to cover, including journal layoffs. The word layoffs is in there. So Phil searched for Xbox layoffs and it provided his tweet because Phil had the word layoffs in this tweet from back in May. And also the word Xbox. He is calling the algorithm stupid because when he typed in Xbox layoffs, it found a tweet of his which has the words Xbox layoffs in it. But sure, Phil, blame Twitter for being stupid, for pulling up a tweet from yours that contained the words you searched for.
Yeah, look, all this Xbox news today is highlighting they're no longer a third pillar of gaming, just another publisher. And basically what everyone's saying here, I don't know why I'm in the mix from May. This is stupid. The algorithm sucks on, the algorithm really does suck on X for this kind of stuff. But basically what people are saying is, oh, here it is, Everwild. This is the game. This was being made by Rare. This is completely canceled. Everwild. So if you're interested in this MMO, it doesn't exist anymore. Now, Phil Spencer came out with a...
here we go.
No. And then Matt Booty came out with a no. This is Matt Booty's staff memo. We have made the decision to stop development of Perfect Dark and Everwild, as well as wind down several unannounced projects across our portfolio. As part of this, we're closing one of our studios, The Initiative. These decisions, along with other changes across our teams, reflect a broader effort to adjust priority and focus resources to set up our teams for greater success within a changing industry landscape. How are you doing that when you're just outright laying the employees off? The announcement is not, we're closing the initiative, but we're retaining the employees and we're reapplying them to other divisions so that we can do better on other games. It's, we're just getting rid of employees. That's not refocusing. That's not what it means. He's trying to use corpo speak to try to fool you. That's not what you're doing. You're cutting corners so you can still be a profitable company because you suck at leadership. You, Matt Booty, are a failure. That's why people are losing their jobs today. It has nothing to do with you, oh, we're refocusing to put more efforts into these other games that are going to be successful. You're just canceling projects because you're awful. And you should be the one affected, not the employees. Okay? Our overall portfolio strategy is unchanged. Build games that excite our players, continue to grow our biggest franchises, and create new stories, worlds, and characters. So when are you going to start doing that? You bought all these game studios, right? You bought tons of where are the games? When will you start putting out games people want to play? We're still waiting. And when are you actually going to have the next installment of the games that we want? Right?
I mean, that's actually a reasonable question. You know, Xbox have been dropped the ball massively. You know what I mean? So, like, they have been... They seem to have been quite a responsible Xbox in terms of some of the decisions they've fucking made over the last few years. When it comes to, like, you know, they're swallowing up all these fucking game studios and then fucking just kind of get rid of the people and then nothing comes of it. And yeah. So, yeah, Phil, for as toxic as he is, and his hatred towards all these fucking gamers and CEOs or whatever, that's a relevant point. When's Xbox going to deliver anything of real substance for all these big acquisitions they've been making?
At Halo Infinite, you dropped the ball. We're still waiting for a new Gears of War. You claimed it's coming. Where the fuck is it? You're not giving the gamers what they want, and then you're wondering why you're failing. You're the reason, because you're an idiot. You don't know how to run your company. That's why people have lost their jobs. Not because there's a strategic refocusing. The problem is you don't know how to be a manager. You don't know how to be a leader. You shouldn't be in charge. Anyway, there was also, I was looking for the Phil Spencer actual note here. I don't see it though, which is weird because I saw it before. Here it is. He's congratulating himself on buying 40 studios while firing people. Here we go. Today we are sharing decisions that will impact colleagues across our organization. This is actually Phil Spencer writing internally to his employees. To position gaming for enduring success and allow us to focus on strategic growth, we will end or decrease work in certain areas of business and follow Microsoft's lead in removing layers of management to increase agility and effectiveness. Oh, you're removing layers of management, so you're stepping down finally? Because you're the problem. You're the reason for the failure, because you're in charge. So you're the layer of management that's being cut. Oh no, you're entirely closing studios who are trying to make good games.
So, 2 seconds, yeah, hold on, because Phil has all this hatred. Let me find this. I seen something the other day. I seen a short the other day that someone created, and it was a pretty good fucking short. because Phil seems to fucking think that he would be better doing this sort of shit than, you know, Phil Spencer, for example. Let's see if I can find it. Where would I find this? Oh shit, hold on, I think I'm... 2 seconds, I'm trying to find it. Who is it that fucking made it? Was it meaningful content? It might have been meaningful content that fucking made it. I think it was their short. Let me check their fucking channel. Yes, it was.
Instead of getting...
Shush.
And as I'm playing,
Shush.
right as we're
Stop.
getting to the point...
Shut up.
And as I'm playing...
Shut up. Hold on. That's not the fucking... Hold on, that's not the fucking short. Hold on. God damn it. So meaningful content made a good short. This one here.
Instead of getting talking figureheads like Phil Spencer and Sarah Bond, they should get people who know games. They should get people who know games.
Points to himself.
They should get people who know games.
He wants to be the CEO.
What is this Project Zomboid you guys keep mentioning?
He knows
dude,
games.
the game is 12 years old. What is this? Project Zomboid?
He knows games.
The ultimate in zombie survival. Alright, that's ass. What was the other game that you recommended? You said Judge Simulator. What was the other one? RimWorld. RimWorld better be better than this. Because that was pathetic. RimWorld. Wow, it's expensive. $28. What is this? What is this? This is what you suggest for me? This nonsense? Look at this game. How dare you? How insulting. Look at this game. I've already played one of those. Why is this $28? Why is it so expensive? It looks like it was made in Flash for $2. Why is it $28?
And then he wonders why the fucking main artist of the game had the audacity to insult Phil. This is why.
If this game, no lie, right now if this game were $7, I would buy it. $28, man? Look at it. It looks like the doodles of a 5-year-old. What happened here? Are we? Seriously. Let's hope that maybe Xbox will recover, but with their current leadership of Phil Spencer not knowing his ass from his elbow, I'm not feeling too positive about it. I think that they need to, once again, they need to gut that company and route the leadership that has no fucking clue what they're talking about. Instead of getting talking figureheads like Phil Spencer and Sarah Bond, they should get people who know games, you know? And then maybe the company can succeed again. But they are putting the wrong people in positions of power. Instead of getting
Yeah, so Phil wishes that he was in Phil Spencer's shoes, basically. There you go. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. You are fucking shitting me. Hold on. Why? Now, so hold on. So he tweeted when he was starting the podcast 2 hours ago, you know? Today's first stream is live. We got big news in the podcast. Microsoft let us Neil Druckmann stepping down. Then it's make or break for Death Stranding 2. As of determining if we keep it in rotation or not. So that was. So he talked about the game there. He's already mentioned Death Stranding 2 hours ago. And now 2 minutes ago Phil tweeted out saying, I'm now starting the Death Stranding 2 portion of my first stream. Join us, engage and support, or die, at the game if you want it to continue. If not, then we will move on and that's fine. But I need to know if you want this in the ongoing rotation. The desperation is off the charts. So desperate for that money and Kart. I mean, just keep, you know, I think Phil needs 1 or 2 more big tweets. Just to fucking really let the internet know that he's desperate for this support, you know. 1 or 2 more big tweets before the end of gameplay today, Phil, might just do it for you. Anyway, let's crack on. Remember guys, we're one away from getting our first bingo of the day.
They're the ones who suffer for your ineptitude. Oh, I understand, Mr. Spencer. Got it. Again, we are going to focus on strategic growth areas. Where? What are you doing that's strategic growth? I'm curious, right? Where is your growth? Your console sales are abysmal and down, right? Your Game Pass subscriptions are down. You're not making or selling any new games that anyone's talking about, and it's not making any profits. Where is your growth? What you're doing is you're failing on every level, and then you're cutting studios off to make up for the fact that you failed so that you can still look like a profitable company. It's called like cooking the books and fucking around. It's not actual leadership. It's not actually doing what you're saying here. You're just smoke and mirrors. You're an awful leader. I recognize that these changes come at a time when we have more players, games, and gaming hours than ever before. Our platform, hardware, and game roadmap have never looked stronger. You are such a jackass. Your platform, hardware, and game roadmap has never looked weaker. No one wants to play on Xbox because there's no competitive reason to do so besides Game Pass. Outside of saving a few bucks, there's no reason to play anything on your console. You're about to start selling a handheld in the fall that has no competitive advantage to other existing products on the market besides you slap the fucking Xbox logo on it and you put a few bells and whistles in that don't really amount to much at all. What the fuck are you talking about? You've never looked stronger. You've never looked weaker. You're a pussy. In the game of gaming, you are the ultimate underdog. No one expects to hear from you being successful because you tanked your fucking company so bad. If you actually think you look strong, you're delusional. You're probably, you're huffing the magic dust. Like, what are you talking about? You're actually the industry loser. Loser, not leader. We're not in the Xbox 360 era. How could you think that your roadmap looks strong? You're an idiot. The success we are seeing is currently based on tough decisions we've made previously. We must make choices now for continued success in future years. And a key part of that strategy is the discipline to prioritize the strongest opportunities. You haven't done any of that at all.
Who fucking cares?
What are you talking about? It's just insane, right? It's just nuts. The guy's actually fucking crazy. He's delusional and believes all his own bullshit. If you have to lay off employees and close entire parts of your company to succeed, you're not succeeding. You fucking moron. We will protect what is thriving. Nothing is thriving. Nothing. And concentrate effort on areas with the greatest potential. There are none. You burn them all. All of your big franchises are dead. Halo, Gears, they're dead. No one cares about them. You had greatness, and you squandered it all. None of this exists. The focused approach means we can deliver exceptional games and experiences for players for generations to come. When will you do this? We're still waiting. When is this happening? Every Xbox Studios game that comes out, Avowed, oh yeah, generations to come. It lasted like 4 days. And everyone said, fuck this boring game. Like, what games are coming out of Xbox Studios that we're all so blown away by that we're playing and will last for generations to come? What a jackass. Prioritizing our opportunities is essential, but that does not lessen the significance of this moment. You're right. The significance is 9,000 people are losing their jobs, but you get to keep yours. That's not right. That is injustice. You should be the one losing their job because you don't know how to run your company. You're an asshole and you're a failure. That's the truth. Simply put, we would not be where we are today without the time, energy, and creativity of those whose roles are impacted. So why are they losing their jobs and not you? If they're the reason for your success, why are you still where you are, and why are they now unemployed? Can you explain?
Well, their initial success got them those jobs in the first place. It's just... You can't, who would take over? Is there anyone suitable at the company to take over and fucking lead the Microsoft Xbox to the heights they were once before, you know what I mean? No, it's not as simple as just fucking, it's not as simple as that. When DSP, when you had to file for bankruptcy, and you wait till all your fucking credit cards over, that was entirely, you blamed everyone else but yourself. For your immature spending habits and your fucking 13 fucking maxed credit cards and the fucking ridiculous amount of fucking debt you fucking accrued over all that fucking time and all that shit, you know what I mean? That was... But yet you couldn't fucking accept that it was your fault. You blamed detractors and trolls and YouTube and Machinima and everyone else, and because you fucking had to try and keep living the fucking lifestyle that you could not sustain for yourself anymore. And so you fucking put the burden and the pressure of that on maxing out credit cards, and then after all that was done, after you fucking went for bankruptcy, the pressure then went and moved onto your audience's shoulders for them to max out their credit cards and for them to go bankrupt so they can fucking support you. So they fucking lose their fucking livelihoods and they fucking go bankrupt to keep you afloat when it's your fault in the first place and it's your fucking money and it's your fucking debt. You should get fired, Phil. Fire Phil. Never mind Phil Spencer getting fired. Fire Phil Burnell. Because he's not doing a very good job of being a content creator. All he's doing right now is trying to fucking get some drama. This is literally him trying to artificially manufacture drama. He is going to clip these 2 segments separately, upload them on his channel, and hope he gets viral attention for laying into the big evil CEOs of the industry, you know what I mean? Thinks his fucking hot takes will fucking resonate and all that shit will fucking make him fucking get... Who cares?
And the answer is he can't. He never would be able to justify it besides, well, me first. The decisions are not a reflection of the talent, creativity, and dedication of the people involved. We know that. Our momentum is not accidental. It is the result of years of dedicated effort from our teams. HR is working directly with impacted employees to provide severance plan benefits, including pay and healthcare. Employees whose roles were eliminated are encouraged to explore open positions across Microsoft Gaming. Unbelievable. Really, it is unbelievable. This guy is the ultimate con man. Everything he says is bullshit. It's corpo non-speak. It's half-truths. There is no momentum. There is no success. The only thing they're making money on is Game Pass. That's it. Without Game Pass, they have nothing. They no longer have a platform because they tanked it. They no longer have any games because...
I thought they were losing money because of Game Pass. Like, I thought it...
Member
Sonny.
bomb.
My biggest fans are idiots.
Sonny, you said you wouldn't. You said you wouldn't. Sorry. We've won bingo. Well, we only need the one free space to win bingo. Sonny has getting 5 members. Thank you, Sonny, for getting 5 members, and congratulations to the following people for getting a membership. Congratulations to Pascal Digital, Bugle912, Johnny V2, Midnight Memes, and Lima Whiskey 7. If you just got a membership, make sure you thank Sonny for giving you a membership, and thank you, Sonny, for securing us.
Burger. Full house.
This is bizarre.
How exciting. Anyway.
We've won 3 fucking bingos today. We have added 60 buckaroos to that bingo prize fund by winning bingo 3 times in a fucking row. It's absolute insanity. It really is. Okay, fuck it. Let's just... okay. I'm done with Phil. He's bored. He's off. Let's just go to live DSP and see how he's doing, shall we? We're not doing it anymore. $38, wow.
Let's even get to these. We gotta drive around, though.
Phil, try to drive. Oh, this is gonna be bad.
Sports belt. What is a sports belt?
What? Broadside Phil, you want to explain what a sports belt is to Phil?
Kyle Denson tipped £1. To hell with Phil Spencer for making me have to agree with this pig roach, but I really don't understand why Xbox is even entertaining a gaming PC at this point. Just make games.
I mean, the thing is, it's like Microsoft have, like, it's not an Xbox thing, I know, but also Microsoft own Xbox. Microsoft make PCs. They already pretty much. I mean, it's like I don't know. It's just weird because it's like they're directly competing with themselves. Like I don't know. It should be in theory. It should be a very simple transition of sorts for them to fucking focus their attention and make the best of Xbox and PCs as well for gaming PCs. Well, obviously, it's not straightforward as that, of course, obviously, because some people are going to like Phil's mentality. They won't want to, you know, the whole point of having gaming PCs, of course, is you can customize it to your own fucking, you know, as much as you want. You can update and upgrade, you know, graphics drivers and cards and add more fucking memory and what shit. And the whole point of consoles is you fucking bypass that sort of thing. You just fucking plug in and play and all that shit. You know, but I don't know. It does feel like the Xbox brand is just fucking like, yeah, it feels like it's fucking, it's had its time. You know, it really does. But I feel like their focus and attention should really be like, because PC gaming has never been bigger. There used to be a time when PC gaming was very niche and it wasn't that popular, and the PlayStation is far more fucking popular. But no, these days PC gaming is almost more popular than fucking console gaming. It's bizarre. It really fucking is. But yeah, I mean, I don't understand. I mean, I don't understand the full ins and outs. Obviously, there's probably a lot more going on behind the scenes at the companies that are way above, you know, that we're not fucking clued into or whatever. But it's just, I don't know. And it's a good point for something as well. It's not Xbox, but Windows operating system is so bloated. They are losing the market and they are taking Xbox with them. There you go. It's a take right there. I mean, yeah, who knows? But yeah, Kart is right. Atari and Sega were once the biggest fucking gaming things on the planet. You know? But they had a time, and now, you know, retirement home time, you know? for those brands, and maybe Xbox is time for them to join them, perhaps, who knows? But yeah, this is why we had a big tweet from Phil. Because he's on 36 buckaroos. So there we go. Dabber Dragon says Xbox only got big because it branded itself as a normie console. Had all the games for Dude Bros, Halo, Madden, Forza. I mean, that's a point as well. Like, Xbox came along at the right time. Obviously, PS2 was massive. You know, one of the best consoles ever. And then, at time, and then it's case like, is there anyone going to step up and try and compete with PlayStation after the dominance of the PS2? And then the PS3 was announced and all that shit, and it's like, oh, we're gonna go Blu-ray. You know, we're focusing on Blu-ray technology and all that shit. You know what I mean? That was PlayStation 3's fucking big stick and selling point. And then across the board, you had Xbox, who, I don't know, you know, normal Xbox console on its own done okay, but the Xbox 360 took it to another level, I feel like. You know, that's where I fucking a lot of popularity. I mean, but yeah, I'm probably a bit biased in this regard because I had those consoles. Like I grew up with, you know, growing up, you know, PlayStation, and then the PS2, and then I went over to the Xbox 360, and then I went back to PlayStation for the PS4. I went and skipped the PS3 because at the time I thought the Xbox 360 was better, and I was right. The Xbox 360 was an incredible console. You know, I would say, I mean, this might be, I mean, the PS2 has been one of, you know, I've always said this, the PS2 is the best console ever. I thought the PS2 and what you could do in that PS2, and then fucking, that was pushed to its fucking limits, the PS2, to some fucking degree. The Xbox 360 is behind, you know, it's probably the second best, behind the PS2. That's how much, that's how fantastic, I mean, we were fucking spoiled. We didn't know how good we fucking had it, I feel like, you know. That was the era. I mean, like, it was such a good time to fucking be a gamer. You know, it really was. It was such a good time to be a gamer. You're not wrong as long as your 360 didn't have the red ring of death. Oh god, the cursed red ring of death. Oh, awful. Awful. Yeah, that shit just ruined so many people's experiences. But yeah, anyway guys, I think I'm going to wrap things up for Bingo. Like, this has been a fucking ridiculous Bingo, primarily because Sonny lost his goddamn fucking mind, you know. But there you go. That's a point as well. The Switch 2 is now the fastest selling console ever. That's undisputable. The Switch 2 has been and is officially the fastest selling console ever. Is it the best console ever? Debatable. But there's obviously a massive demand for it. People want it. People, I imagine, are enjoying it. The sales are doing quite well. Even though there's still a limitation, like there's only one brand new game right now, the fucking Mario Kart and all that shit, but and yet the sales are going crazy. So yeah, there we go. I never played a Dreamcast. Like, I heard good things about the Dreamcast, but I never played it. The Dreamcast was kind of like, it had good specs, but it was a bad design, I feel. Like, didn't it have, I don't know, I'm pretty sure, wasn't it like mini discs or something? I don't know, I can't even mind that, but I think they kind of screwed themselves over a wee bit with some of the decisions and how to, and some of the, you know, how to fucking store these kind of things. I don't know. But anyway, that was GameCube. GameCube had mini discs, my bad. Okay, fuck it, oh, there you go. I never had Dreamcast or GameCube, so there we go. But as I said, I grew up, you know, say, I had Sega Mega Drive, and then PlayStation, PS2, then 360, and then PS4. And then I'm a PC gamer primarily, but I can go. How is Phil doing? Let's go live. Is he following the line, or trying to follow the line? Uh-oh. Is Phil being attacked? He looks so bored, wow. Look how engaged he is with his audience. This is like so much dead air, Phil. Is Phil muted? Lol. Oh, you know he showed them, Phil. Is he ever going to say anything ever again? Is he not going to talk until he gets money?
Sam, your cargo is
Lol.
You can't complete the order.
He does not care. He does not care about this game. He's not even looking at the game, he's staring at chat intently. He's still not speaking, not a word being said.
Sam, I can perform reconnaissance for you.
I am not leaving until... I need to hear him talk.
Waiting for us ahead.
We need to see... How long is this going to go? This is sad. This is already... This is what he thinks is worth giving him $150. He thinks this content is worth $150. This is the content he is choosing to produce. That doesn't count as him speaking. Fake laughs don't count. I'll talk to your audience, engage with your fucking audience. And Phil wonders why no one's supporting his stream. He doesn't even fucking care about this stream. Holy shit. Did he just die?
Sam, your cargo has suffered catastrophic damage.
Wow.
You can't complete the order.
Yes, so... And he's still not said a word for like the last 5 minutes. Like 5 minutes of no actual words. We're talking. Just noise.
This is the game.
Here we go.
This is the actual gameplay that...
This is finally he talks. He talks. He remembered how to fucking talk to his audience. An online content creator finally remembered how to talk to his audience. God almighty. Oh, improvised Phil's like...
Speak! Why don't you speak?
Alright, you want me to play that poor Phil started speaking? I'm sorry, bro. I'm so sorry, bro. I'm sorry, I missed that.
Speak! Why don't you speak?
There we go. He spoke now. My goodness, what the hell? Well, anyway, Phil's having a bad day, and I assume it's going to stay a bad day for him unless that money comes in. One person giving Phil a whole lot of money can make it a bad day into a good day. I guess I'll have to wait and see what happens with Phil. But guys, I'm going to wrap things up there. Thank you very much for joining me for what has been... I mean, I don't think we're ever going to have a bingo this ever again. We've won bingo 3 times in one M1 stream. We're 2 days into the month of July, and we've won bingo 4 times. That is how predictable Phil is. Plus we had a bunch of free spaces because Sonny went mental. But yeah, oh my god. But there are otters here. This is the only live stream available I have of otters. The Vancouver Aquarium live stream is not actually live right now. So I couldn't show you guys the Vancouver live stream because it's just not available right now. It's just they're offline. But this is the Monterey Bay Aquarium, and also as you can see the otters are here and they're enjoying themselves and all that jazz. So there we go. But guys, I'm going to wrap things up there. Thank you for joining me for some very bingo antics indeed. Just mental stuff indeed. I will be back tomorrow for what will hopefully, hopefully, but I'm just a normal bingo. Normal bingo tomorrow. No strange drama from Phil. No mass desperation. I guess tomorrow's bingo will depend on how good or bad today is for Phil. If Phil has a bad day today, that might be bad news for us tomorrow. Because he might just fucking ramp up the begging tenfold tomorrow. Because he really wants to fucking stuff his face full of food as fast as fucking possible. And pickles are back on the menu, who fucking cares about fucking pickles. But yeah, guys, thank you for joining me, as I said, for some bingo antics. We'll be back in tomorrow. But yeah, I'm going to end how it all ends by playing notorious PIG contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar Animation. So until tomorrow, guys, hope you all enjoy the rest of Wednesday, and I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money, when you go outside, all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky, and you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.